Hey, what's going on, Dan?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. Yeah, sorry about that, by the way. Totally was looking at your character sheet and was like, can somebody invite Burke in? Oh, wait. Oops. It was no more than 10 seconds after you were like, yeah, I'm here. Then I was like, oh, oops.
It's like, yo.
I'm already here, bruh. No problem. So you said you played with David before?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, I've played with both of them before.
Yeah, I actually have Austin on one of my other games.
Austin?
Augustus.
Oh, okay.
I call him Austin because I always go Augustus. I was like, just say Austin or something with an A, and I was like, all right, cool. Sorry. So we're gonna. I'm not sure if you knew this, but he's gonna be wild magic. So
Yes.
if he rolls a 1, yo, for realsies, I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna purposely make him like try a spell and be like, no, you failed. Roll 100 on purpose, just because I want to see how it works. I haven't yet to play with it, so it sounds so fun.
I thought they just roll whenever they use a spell or something like that.
No, I'm almost positive they have to roll a 1 for a rank for a. They have to roll a d20 every time they cast a first level spell, and if it hits I think a 1 or a 2, then they have to do the 100 page, the D100. I really hope he like first spell. Crap, like.
I remember I had a wild sorcerer in another game,
Mm-hmm.
and he fucked up his roll, and he rolled something that made him just like really bright. So everybody within 10 meters of him, if they're within 10 meters, it blinds them. So everybody's just like, oh shit. Oh god, blind my eyes. But they're fun as shit.
Yeah, like some of them are like just stupid. Like, you grow a long beard made of feathers. It's like, all right, great. But some of them are actually like,
you cast fireball at your feet.
Yeah, it's like you become invisible for the next minute. What? I think my favorite one is like you. I think there was one that was like you cast confusion or something on yourself. And yeah, you cast confusion centered on yourself. It's like, oh crap. Everybody gets confused. Or a unit controlled by the DM appears in the space within 5 feet of you and disappears 1 minute later. Like, I'm gonna purposely make him do it, like just for funsies.
Yo.
Oh hey, what's going on, Charles?
What's up, man? I couldn't get my headphones to work, so
Okay.
might be
That's no big deal. It's no big deal. I'm totally fine hearing my voice. Because that sounds sexy as fuck. What up?
I actually I DM'd my first game with Dan in it about a week ago, right?
Yeah, it went well. I don't have Hangouts toolbox or whatever.
Oh, the toolbox?
Like the thing that lets me put the thing that goes, oh, class and name or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's gone now.
Hangout tools?
Yeah. How do I add
How
stuff?
do you do?
So you have to click on the little. I guess it's a lunchbox. I think that's what it's supposed to be, or a shopping bag. And then you type in your name, and then your tagline for me.
No, I mean like it isn't on my sidebar like at all. How do I
So
add apps?
you have to go to the left dot dot
Oh, I
dot.
got it. I think I got it.
Dot dot dot.
Yeah, you see the on the side.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
It's over here.
You know where the chat is? You see chat, screen
Yeah.
share, all
Yeah.
that stuff. At the very bottom, there's the dot dot dot.
I see a question mark. I don't see a dot
No,
dot dot.
well, not that far down. It's the ellipses is like underneath all the other effects. Like you have
Yeah, it's
Google
not
effect.
here.
That's really weird.
That's weird.
Oops. Yeah, that is really weird.
Here, I'm gonna try
Oh.
re-entering maybe.
Okay, go ahead. What color should I pick?
Did mine pop up right?
Yeah, yours is good. Everybody goes with blue. Hey, what's going on, Hal?
Yep. Hey, one sec. Let me plug the headset in.
Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, teal looks terrible. Oh, that's... I'll go with red.
All right. We there now?
Go with a dark red. Alright. Yeah, that's better. Alright. You good?
See. You guys got me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
All right. Good deal. All right. Let's get this thing set up.
Now, just to double check, Hal, have you sent me your character sheet, correct?
Yeah, it should be in that message I sent you.
It's in the group message?
No, the one just to you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Why am I calling you Hal? I don't know why I'm calling you Hal.
Oh, that's cool. That's what I go by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so is your name... Wait, now I'm even more confused. Your name is David, right?
Yeah,
Hal's
and
just-
Hal. And Hal.
Okay.
But like you know, some people go by middle name.
Yeah, okay. I got you. I'm with you. All right. Sweet. Yeah, just so you know, I'm purposely going to make you roll from the D100 page. I'm forewarning you. You will be
Okay.
rolling from that page on purpose. Especially because I've never seen it work, so we're gonna have some fun with it.
All right. Okay, so
Yeah, Augustus isn't responding for some reason.
That's really weird. Alright. That's better. Let me send... I actually have a buddy of mine. He's actually a really, really good DM, but he's blind. So it's going to be really fun, because I'm going to draw maps and stuff and show him. Be like, oh, crap. I'm not sure if any of you guys play with Roland or not.
Nope.
Alright. Oops.
God damn it! What happened to all the apps that I had?
I don't know, man. That's strange. You know what it looks like, though, right? You remember what it looks like?
What?
You remember what it looks... The little thing to design that? It looks like a... It looks like a lunchbox or like a shopping bag.
It's just not there. I only have chat, screen share, and showcase.
You don't have anything underneath that?
No,
You don't have,
I
like,
usually
any
have
ellipses?
like dice stream and stuff like that, but it's not there.
Did I not? No, yeah, they're all allowed. Huh. That's the strangest thing ever.
Apps and extras. Let's see. Add or remove an app. Hover over
Yeah, that's
left
probably
side
it.
vehicle window in a bar with various app icons appears. Find another app by clicking ... Why is that not there? It's just not there. That's weird. It's whatever. It's fine.
Oh, wow, we have a one viewer. What's up, dude?
Stick with it. You're gonna want to
Watch.
see what happens.
Yeah. We're gonna have some crazy fun tonight. It's gonna be great.
When you guys view my thing, is my name backwards or?
No, it has Avril first. Half Elf Bard.
No, I meant like, cause on my preview, it's like flipped.
Oh,
So,
yeah, it does that for me too. Yeah. No, it's just the way Google does it. It's stupid.
You can actually click like next to what you click for to turn it on. There's a little orientation button you can click. Looks like the arrow turning it around.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Oh, are we talking about toolbox? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. All right, can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
Oh good. All right.
Yeah, you're good, buddy.
And kind of see the picture. Looks like hot girl.
Oh, that's a wizard. That's just my Google thing.
Okay.
God, oh,
I'm a bard. Don't worry. I don't have that luxurious.
alright. Just
I was stuck in a stupid traffic jam for an hour, so I'm ready to kill something.
Yeah.
Man,
Rolling?
I play a game called EverQuest, and I was downloading. It's like a locked progression server kind of emulator thing for it. It took me like 4 hours to figure it all out. I literally got done like 2 minutes before I got the message that Hangouts was up.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, I literally got out of work at 4:45. I was supposed to be gone at 4 today. I got out at 4:45 because people are dumb.
I got
Don't feel
sick
bad.
at work today, so they sent me home. I had like filler heartburn, so
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, you got to go home." I was like, "Okay. See you guys later." I've actually got that game open right now because I'm afraid to close it. I don't want to have to go through all that shit.
Hangouts.
All right. Actually, wait, quick question for you, David. I just wanted to double check. You said shoulder length hair that seems to change from silver to a white blonde. Is that
Yeah.
like in different lights? It's supposed to be. Is that? I mean,
Different
I
lights
mean,
and just kind of like even when you're looking at it, like just kind of a weird.
it kind of has a weird shimmery effect.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Yeah, that was the only thing I think I had questions about.
Yep.
Other than that, I mean, dude, your story is fucking awesome.
Sweet, dude. I'm pumped about playing them.
Yeah, the only thing I need from you is a trinket.
Okay. I'll think of something.
Okay. Are you?
You want me?
Whatever.
You want me to pull it from the table, or just like make one up?
Either's fine. I mean, as long as it's not something outrageous that like makes me want
Yeah.
to kill you. Because. Yeah.
You'll end up like the gnome.
Yeah. Don't pick anything gnomish. Hint.
A gnome skull that I wear as a necklace.
Nailed it. Perfect.
So, since we're like down in this crypt, do you want to like just start without Augustus for now and get that out of the way, and maybe
Yeah,
he'll show up?
Yeah, we can get him later. We can easily add him in. Actually, since you bring it up, do you want to do a brief synopsis of what happened in the last time, just so that way we can get everybody caught up?
Are you
Well,
asking
actually,
me to do one? Or?
yeah, you can do it if you want. You want to do it from the whole beginning?
Okay. Let me think. So we were called into a tavern by this guy who owns a silver mine to clear out something that shut it down. He didn't tell us what. So we went in, and it was skeletons, surprise. And we killed the skeletons, came back, and he's like, all right, great. But we found out that there was more to it. There was like a note in Infernal or something.
Right.
And
that was shot to you, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody shot it at you, like, with intent.
Yeah, it was on like a crossbow bolt.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So we followed the clues to a crypt in a graveyard for a guy named Kraken, and it was just like exuding like negative energy. And then we entered it, and there were a bunch of puzzles. There was like a room. There was like a hall with tiles and statues in it, and we had to like fucking do some crazy twister kind of stuff to avoid getting blown up.
Yeah.
Then we went farther into the crypt. We had to fight some gnomes that were down there for whatever. I don't remember why they were down there. I came in late. But
well, they were originally against the staring at that statue that you fucking critted on. I don't know how you. I swear I rolled twice.
Because I'm a genius.
And Destiny decided that you would crit on it twice. And he knew all about this statue. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is easily and his deity is this, and he can do this." And he solved the puzzle for everybody, which was outrageous.
It still took us like an hour to figure it out.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty bad.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and then
we were too worried.
So we figured it out. We figured it out. We had to fight some gnomes. And we went farther into the crypt, and we made it past some sort of, what's it called, a ward, I guess, behind an illusory wall.
Yeah.
We took down a ward or something, and I sensed like almost like a blessed aura in the room, but we didn't. Mm-hmm. We were trying to figure it out. We were like, we need to take this down because that's the only way forward. And then after we took it down, the wizard that we had met earlier, who like helped us out and explained some things to help us in
the mayor of Eagle Coast. Yeah.
The mayor, who happened to be a wizard, comes in. He's like, "What have you done?" And then it's like, "Oh shit," kind of fucked up.
So there's that's really good. That's really great details. Two things you're missing. At least two major details. Skanos the Teller, which was a gnome bard who was in the tavern that you guys were summoned in. Avril automatically connected with him because of the bard, but he didn't like the gnomish part due to his relations with gnomes. Easily was recognized him at this what the hell? Oh, sorry. Easily recognized him at the in this crypt, and they killed him, as well as they found another gnome wizard that was able to escape from them, casting some high-level magics. Oh, he dropped. From that, you solved the riddle. Were able to break the sword open. Were able to. Oh, all right. You back in?
Yeah, I closed the wrong tab.
Oh, no big deal. He was able to break the sword open, get the secondary wand needed to open up this secret door. From there, you guys went down the invisible steps, found the fog bank, accidentally broke open a secret door, and found the church that the wizard had been studying in. You guys played in fact, Avril played the tune of his home with his trinket. He had finished the tune, and the fog from the magical fog had dispersed, and they were able to dismantle that trap, which ended up not being a trap. It was actually a blessing in disguise for them, keeping the evil out of this church. That's that's about it. Well, you guys didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright,
he
I gotta
like
go turn
led
on-
us there.
I did make it sound like a trap. I'm not gonna lie. I did make it sound like a trap, and I did that on purpose. So
He was like, "Oh yeah, you should go to this crypt in this creepy graveyard surrounded by desecration."
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's probably bad. We should go there.
And if you remember outside, you felt this just trembling evil all around this whole crypt. It was just nasty evil stuff. So you guys had definitely like sensed the evil walking in there, and I totally forgot to give you guys necrotic damage when you shot the Kraken head.
Fucking bards.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Alright.
So, I forgot his name. Sorry.
Rodrigo?
Tar?
Who?
Tar? The warlock or the druid?
No. I got Fade, Burke, and Avril. I'm trying to remember the druid's name.
Flar.
Flar. Thank
I
you.
have like all the names written down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay. I had him written down, but I don't know where I put it. It's terrible of me. I'm sorry. But yeah, Flar is. I'm gonna play for him tonight, just so that way he has a fair chance as well. We're gonna continue on with the story. Fade. Right now, here's what you're gonna know, because you don't know anything other than the fact that you're exactly. I'm literally quoting from your backstory because it's actually so good. This dude wrote like me a masterpiece. He was serving countless ages in the plot of Bahal, the deity of murder, to manifest material plane. Oops, sorry. Right, so you're in the temple, right? You're in the temple of the town of Bahal, and you're easily, just kind of there. You know this town has always had rumors of vampires, and to the north, near the orcs camp, but you've never seen them. It's always been kind of those, yeah, I mean, whatever, kind of rumors. As you're there, you're learning, and you're trying to manifest your skills into becoming, I would say, almost insurmountable amount of training is going into you, as everybody's seeing your magic happen. You easily can shoot certain things off, and you can cast certain spells, and even like mage hands seems to be no problem for you. But I do want you to. Has that? Yeah. Thank you. I want you to roll me a D100 right now, so that way we can get this out of the way, so we can play this, because I love it.
Okay, so let's see. You want me to do it in dice stream?
Yeah, if you don't, you don't have to do it there. I can set up a rolls 20 if you want to do that as well.
Wait, aren't you playing a cleric?
Yeah.
Wait, you're a
He's
cleric?
not the wild mage.
Yeah,
Who's the
no.
wild mage?
No, I originally was entertaining the thought of the wild mage.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we got all psyched up for that.
Oh no, I'm pumped. I want to play a wild mage at some time, but I can't nut up and like decide to go with the chance.
Got him.
You
All
were
right.
active in my game the other day too, weren't you?
Yeah. I think with Dan actually.
Yep.
Played
Nice.
the the big Goliath monk guy.
All right, well then, snap, crackle, and pop. So, so you're still in the church. You, as you're there, you feel a lot of people, and you hear a lot of people panicking, and feel kind of this evil wave kind of wash from the east to the west, and you can just kind of see it as clouds float overhead. Oh, have I been muted? What? Oh, crazy thing. So you can, as the clouds go overhead, you feel this evil just kind of wash over not just the church but the whole town, and you can easily see that people are starting to like cry out in fear. What are you gonna do? We're starting with you on purpose.
Okay, cool. So can I sense like where it's emanating from? I'm trying to tune in.
You can sense it. It's from the east, but you can't pinpoint it there. Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it seems like it's not coming from anywhere near. Like it's just sweeping over this current area.
No, you're on the south part of town, kind of closer to the coast than most.
Yeah.
But and what you notice and definitely can like perceive is that the clouds are moving from the east to the west, which is very abnormal. It should be west to east.
Yeah.
And as the clouds move overhead, you see and you can feel almost like a trembling of your bones as they just kind of evil just lurks about.
Well, without a hesitation, do I recognize this energy as something?
You recognize it as
that
evil, but you don't recognize what type of magic it is or why it's there.
I would turn directly towards where I sense it's coming from and start working my way there.
Immediately, you see people on the ground just crying in fear. You hold your holy symbol to just try to like keep strong as you make your way through the town. You see different people just kind of almost like in a panic mode. Some people are punching walls. Some people are just kind of like just fighting with the ground, and just some people are crying. Some people are running. And it's just a big panic mess. Everybody just is so confused. And as you look down at your holy symbol, you see it starting to glow. Not just like normally, like as it does in the sunlight, but glow a full magical aura, like raw energy.
Good. Okay. Let's see. So I didn't pick. Is anyone in danger, like dying, or are they just freaking out?
Everybody, you don't see anybody dying or panic or injured. What's your passive perception?
Let's see. We have 17.
17?
Hold on, I'm adding up.
Oh, okay.
Because of that feat, so that takes me to 26.
Holy crap.
Oh,
All right,
wait,
yeah.
no, you said passive, my bad. No, so that's 19, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so...
My bad. I was adding just my wisdom score, that's my bad.
No, it's all good. You're looking around and you see different people, and you see in one house in particular, a guy wielding a giant greatsword, and he's like swinging down at these kids as these helpless kids are just crying in a corner.
Okay. So let me take a look. What I envision, so you guys who don't know Dan and Charles, I'm playing he's an Aasimar cleric. He's like 6'11", about 195 pounds, just tall and lean, moves, never looks like he's in a hurry, just real graceful, kind of fluid. And so he's just striding through the town with these people screaming and freaking him out, unfazed by any of it. But when he catches sight of this guy over over with the great sword over the kids, he's gonna use his thaumaturgy to just have just a huge crack of thunder, where the sound waves vibrations almost disturb the guy with the great sword as I turn and start moving towards him.
And as you cast the thaumaturgy, you easily target it on the window, and it cracks the window. And he turns and he slashes the window open, and he just jumps right through it, and he charges at you. And as soon as he gets to you, you just stare him directly in the eyes, and you're just face to face with this man. And he's pretty tall, especially in this town. He's about 6'5", 6'6", compared to most of the people in this town. He happens to be a half-elf, as most of our other crew is. And he goes, your eyes. You're right. And he drops the great sword in front of you. And then he just kneels down, because he knows who you are. He's been to your church before. And you feel almost this kind of like peace from him. And your holy symbol starts to let out this glow like toward him. Almost as if it was a string or like a web. You know, when you catch it at the right angles, you can see the light. It's just like that as it goes and touches him, and then he just falls over and just goes to sleep. We're going to go back to the tomb, and inside this church. And the wizard, what have you done? Go back to town now. And he casts a giant dimension door in front of you guys.
What did we just do?
You've disrupted my holy symbol. I must make another. And he starts configuring. He snatches the box out of your hand, and he puts another tiger eye gem inside, and he puts it back on the table, and he says, "Go now." And he points into the dimension door. When you look into the dimension door, you can easily see right outside the tavern. You see the bartender, Shambles, there, and Shambles is like crying like a little baby, and the bartender is just punching the wall like out of just pure angle, just punching the wall.
I'm gonna pull out my 2 crossbows.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna jump through that door, and I'm gonna be like, "Shambles, I'm coming to save you." I'm like gently.
Yeah. So you're just going in head first,
Yep.
crossbows in hand?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, we'll do what we can. And jump through the door.
Yeah, Flar follows you guys easily, without hesitation, pulling out his staff and
The
casting
warlock is
Shillelagh
still
on it.
with us, right?
The warlock is I don't know
His
where.
name would be Anabarb.
Yeah. I don't know if he's joining us tonight.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
He's with us, right?
yeah, just
Yeah. For the time being, yes.
Yeah.
But and he follows you too. I guess I'm playing 2 characters tonight. All right. They both follow you. Before you leave, though, Avril, you hear the tune that you played, your town kind of like anthem,
Mm-hmm.
begin to start being played, but it's being played backwards, and you recognize it as sort of odd, as almost as if he was like messing up on purpose, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I make an
Like-
Arcana check to see if he's trying to reinstate the spell?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah. You easily know that he's using the music from this great organ on the wall to put the tiger eye that's in this box back on duty, back into a fog, that magical fog.
All right.
Yeah, you easily tell what he's doing. It just sounds weird.
Okay.
But all 4 of you jump through the door, and you see Shambles just crying like a baby on the floor. He's just rolling around, crying. You see the bartender that normally is very shy, very timid, very not charisma at all, punching the wall, just straight punching the wall. Nowhere near Shambles at all, just punching the wall.
So I kind of just stare at him like, what's he doing? Oi!
Yeah.
I try to get his attention. I'm just like, oi! Bartender, what are you doing?
To be honest, I don't remember his name. I did make a character sheet for him. We'll call him Jeff. Jeff's a nice, easy name. Yeah, Jeff turns to you and goes, "No!" And he just charges at you. I'm gonna make him.
I was kind of expecting him to come at me, seeing as he was just inexplicably angry at that wall.
I mean, what'd you expect?
Yeah. Well,
Would I have time to maybe jump between them and try to cut him with my +1 dagger?
what I'm trying to do is, if he comes at me, I'm going to be attacking with non-lethal force.
Yeah. Make an acrobatics check. I'll say it's 15 or above to make. Just because he's purposely trying to get his attention, and you didn't really know per se that he was gonna turn and charge at him.
Okay. I got an 11.
Yeah. So I mean, you see him charge at you as you draw the dagger, but you kind of like
Fumble, drop my crossbow.
butterfingers it, and it's yeah, you sling it over. Does a 13 hit your armor, Burke?
No.
Okay, so he easily punches you and feels the ting of your steel and just like
So,
and then
just to like get a picture in my mind, is Shambles behind the bar or?
Shambles is outside of the bar area, just on the floor of the actual bar, running like crying, rolling around. The bartender himself was outside, punching in the wall, toward inside the bar, but he was outside.
Oh, shit! I thought he was like right next to Shambles or something.
No, Shambles is inside on the far end, not behind the bar, but at the far end where you guys were originally sat down.
Okay. So, can I just like, I let him just like kind of punch me. It's like, all right, enough of this, and I just smack him with my shield and try to hit him over the
top of
bar.
his dome. No.
So
wait,
just
you're
go
gonna
boom, you
you're
just
gonna
go
hit him inside the bar and then over the bar?
Like, in my mind right now, I thought he like ran at me, and I'm like near the bar, and I just smack him so he flies over the bar, and I was just gonna grab Shambles and be like,
yeah.
let's get out of here.
Let's do it that way then. Roll to hit.
I think it's like opposed athletics or something, but yeah, I'll roll to hit.
Oh, shit. How?
It's the same roll for me, at least.
It's still strength, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead.
that's what I got.
I'll have him roll
I got
a strength.
15.
That sure as hell beats his 8.
So,
Yeah, so
I just
go ahead.
boom, he just flies backwards over the bar, does a backflip. I'm just like, Shambles, let's go. I just kind of pick him up.
As he goes flying, he smashes into some of the fine ales and wines against the wall and slides down, and you can see him just kind of like sleeping now, as if you just knocked him unconscious. As you get close to Shambles, he gets up and starts to skitter away from you, going farther and farther deeper into the bar. And you hear him saying, "No."
Shambles, whatever's happening here, it's not affecting us. We need to leave now.
I'm gonna turn really quick to Fade. Fade, as you see this dimension door open about, I would say 75, 80 feet in front of you. You see him jump in and run into the tavern as this guy falls down. You easily tell, and you can easily see that these people that are running into the bar, the 4 of them, are not affected by this wave of evil that just overflooded the town. You don't know how, you don't know why, but they don't seem affected at all. They seem as if they're conscious and doing stuff on their own will.
Okay, so I will cock my head to the side as they run in and just look curiously, and then I'll work my way up and just stand a good ways outside looking in the window of the bar at them.
Yeah, as you see Bert, you see this paladin just shield bash this guy across the bar and slam against the wall. You see him kind of like slowly reaching out to this half-orc, and the half-orc skittering away. Sorry. Quick second. Yes, Dan.
While he's in there talking, I'm just going to let you know, Kyle, that all 4 of these other characters are all half-elves.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
cool.
be right there.
By coincidence, so...
Okay.
We weren't planning that.
Well,
I
I
know.
will be right back. As Fade, I'm going to force your hand. As you slowly walk up into the bar, Flar turns to you and says, "What's wrong with you?" And as he kind of pulls you
I
in,
don't think I'll walk into the bar though.
well, Flar will kind of pull you
Okay.
into it.
There we go. Okay, cool.
I'm forcing you in.
Okay. Okay.
I will be right back, though.
Yeah, when I was crafting my character, he was just like, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want, just no half elf."
No more.
So
well, now
what
we
do you
only
got?
have 2.
So what? Dan, your paladin, and Charles, your bard.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Cool. All right. All right. Well, this is a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna get another beer. I'll be right back.
That's a plan. I think I'm gonna go grab one too. No, he can get it later. All right, he's coming.
Ah, join the crew. I see. Is that beer or soda?
It's beer.
Nice. What type?
Shandy.
Shandy. All right.
Rather delicious.
You never had one called Wild Blue? It's my favorite beer I've ever had. It's a blueberry lager that's 8% and rather effective.
Yeah, I really like Nitro Milk Stout.
Oh man, now that's a man's beer. Oh,
It's
impressive.
really good.
So I guess do you guys want me to like give you the little backstory on Fade, or do you want to kind of see what develops as it goes along?
You can give a backstory. I can give you a short one while we're waiting.
Cool. So I won't go in depth. I typed him up like 2 pages. I've had fun making this guy. Essentially, he used to be a spirit who was kind of like the second hand to Merkel, who's the god of like just plain death. So for ages, he was like bringing souls from like into the plane of the dead, and then he realized that he was allied with Baal, who was wanting to wipe out all life. So I'm actually playing a death cleric. That's the moral of the story. But he kind of appreciates life and knows life is necessary for death. So he allied himself with Kelemvor, who's the only. He's a lawful neutral, so he's the only non-evil death god. And essentially, he got sent to the real world, the material plane, to wipe out anything undead and fight the forces of like the evil death gods. So he spent ages being an evil, kind of like Reaper, and now he's using that power to keep them from winning.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Yeah, and so I typed it all up as long. So essentially, he's Aasimar are usually like beautiful and all that, but he was a spirit of death. So he's tall and like kind of pretty, but his skin is super pale. And so he's like beautiful but creepy at the same time. And he's only been on the material plane for like let's say like a year or so, a couple months.
Yeah, we'll say that. That way you got initiated into your order and everything,
Cool. So I just gave him like a quick backstory.
Yeah.
So I just hit the bartender over the bar. We're trying to get the half-orc with us.
Right, yeah. Shambles. You, Fade, you obviously know the bartender is normally very timid, very shy. In fact, he always speaks with a stutter. And the half-orc is usually the more aggressive, dominant, kind of get-it-done kind of guy. So for him to be crying like that is very, very strange, very odd to you. These guys obviously know that, yeah.
Was Shambles stuttering when we went to go talk to him?
Shambles, now? No.
Okay.
He's just cowering.
He's yeah.
I was thinking
He's
maybe we switched bodies.
No.
Oh, that'd be crazy as shit.
I thought about that, but no. As you guys kind of creep closer and closer, he just bursts out the back door and just starts running toward the graveyard. As he bursts open and opens the back, you start to hear that melody again. Again, you easily recognize it, Avril, as that tune. You can hear it faintly at first as it starts to creep up. But as you look outside that back door, you see about 10 guards, fully armored, coming in. And they all seem to be pissed off.
10 guards?
10 guards. And they look pissed.
How far away are they from me?
About 60 feet.
I'm going to move forward about 20 feet, and I'm just going to say, everyone stay back.
Try not to kill him.
Are you going to go outside the bar, or are you going to just go to the door? Wait, are you going actually outside?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd try to stop them because I don't know if they actually know where we are. Like, stay. Get down. And I try to stay out of the windows and watch them, see what they do.
Yeah, sure. As you guys kind of stand at the very edge of your seats, kind of sense, you guys all peek out the windows and lean out the door as Shambles goes running toward the graveyards. You see about 3 of them chase after him. Just bolt, just book it, like they had nothing better to do. Swords drawn, daggers drawn. One guy starts loading up his crossbow, and he looks inside directly into the door and sees Avril's head kind of poking out. Flar immediately turns to the front door and is like, guys, I think we're getting surrounded. As he looks out the front door and kind of immediately kind of turns back to you guys looking for what to do.
Alright, so have we leveled up the 3, or are we still at that kind of...
You're still at that point. You're still... We're gonna do it...
We haven't leveled up yet.
Right.
Okay. So, kind of what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is once I see the guards chasing after Shambles, I'm probably just gonna go after him because I don't want to see him just get cut down. You know.
Okay.
Like, all right, well, stealth's at the window, and I just fucking burst through the door after the half orc.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Immediately following you is going to be the warlock, Barb. Barb is immediately going to follow you. He sensed that you know what you're doing and why you're doing this, Berg. So as soon as you start running after him, he follows you. Clark kind of, as soon as he sees everybody leave, kind of looks at Fade and is like, should we stay or go after him?
And so Fade just starts strolling out the door with his eyes on the paladin, curious kind of if he's watching what's going on.
Yeah. As you slowly creep out the door, and Burke, you're the first one out the door. I'm gonna say you move instantly 60 feet toward Shambles, and 3 guards try to get up to him. One of them stabs him with a dagger, and then you see the other 7 of them charge toward you guys. Let's roll for initiative.
All right.
Because we're killing shit tonight.
Fuck yes. No more goddamn riddles.
Not yet.
I put it in chat.
Paladins are great at riddles, by the way.
Yeah,
Apparently.
that double fucking crit, dude. Double fucking crit.
Alright,
I swear. I was like, I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's stupid or something, you know? Crit? What?
crit twice. Alright, I got a 14.
I got 18.
Should we just write it in the...
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, chat. Why aren't you working?
Let's see what kind of cool shit I've got.
Jeez. Okay. Alright. Alright. So... Okay. Yeah. Burke, you got 14? Okay.
Yeah. And you've seen that I've, like, pulled out this nasty-looking, kind of like, maul thing from my waist.
You mean the thing that you utterly used to destroy the Skanos and crack his skull open with?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that thing?
I don't...
You don't remember? You don't
I
remember?
didn't- Oh, yeah.
We actually cracked his skull open on the stairs.
Yeah.
We kicked him down the stairs.
Yeah, we didn't actually kill him, like, with
The
weapons.
stairs.
We killed him with stairs. But it's like one of those Morning Star things.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's
Like on a chain or just the stick?
by
Stick.
like by stats, it's like a warhammer, but it's like one of those things. It's like it's kind of circular, but has like a bunch of spikes on it and shit.
Oh,
I
nice.
got you. I got a
Yeah,
picture.
I think that's
Alright.
a Morning Star.
If it's what I'm thinking of, yes.
You guys see that?
No. See, this is the problem I had last week. I couldn't get the pictures to upload. I was so mad.
All right, do you guys see it now?
Yeah.
All right, that's Morningstar for anyone who don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have a chain.
Yeah. So Avril, as soon as these guys come charging at you. You have the first action, and you have both hand crossbows ready to go.
How far away are they from me?
They're about 60 feet from you.
All right.
And they're drawn swords, daggers. Two of them are in the back. One of them has his crossbow pointed at you. The other one is loading his up.
Can you use Oh no, you can't. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna walk calmly, 30 feet ahead, so I don't get disadvantage, and I'm gonna pop towards them.
Towards them?
Yep.
Oh, great.
And I'm gonna pop one in each
right.
one.
Go ahead. To the guy charging you?
Yep.
You got it. Go ahead. Crit it or miss it.
The first one is 19, and the last one is 17.
Ooh, yeah, that's 2 hits.
All right, and roll damage.
Roll for damage.
I got 5 damage with one and 3 damage with the second.
They're both to the same target, correct?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. So you instantly sink one into his shoulder. He barely holding on to his longsword, and then you shoot another one into his elbow, and he drops the sword, and he screams out in pain.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to look towards Burke, and I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration. Bah.
Is that how you describe how you give him Bardic Inspiration?
Just bop.
I'm going to be like,
bam!
I'm going to like hold out
Yes.
my hand like I'm holding a skull, and be like, to shamble or not to shamble? That is the question.
Nice. Oh, that's what's up. You see that guy. The first shot is easily spurting out this kind of like weird black greenish blood. The second one isn't oozing as much from his kind of like right there in his elbow, but it's still starting to hurt. It is Flar's turn because Flar rolled really high. I was actually surprised.
Do you say anything about the blood?
Hmm?
yeah.
Avril?
Yeah, I'll let you guys know that they got weird ass blood. I'll be like,
Alright.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle blood.
I don't know what that is.
It's the
probably
ooze,
bad.
guys. It's the ooze. Flar cast Shillelagh on his staff earlier, and he's just gonna run up and baseball swing this guy that you hit, and he will crit it and instantly pop this guy's head off. You just see this guy's head just go flying, literally just out of the park.
Swing.
Yeah, and you just and his helmet just goes across the field as this guy falls back. As Flar kind of, after he hits him, just kind of stands there, kind of like, yeah, like, I did it! Then it's going to be the soldiers' turn. 3 of them are still going to continue chasing. I'm sorry. It's Shambles. Shambles is still going to run toward the graveyard. 3 soldiers are going to chase after him. They're both going to move about 60 to 80 feet away from you, Burke. Just in that graveyard east direction, that fly east direction. The soldiers are instantly going to attack. 2 of them are going to attack Flar. One of them is... No, 3 of them are going to attack Flar. One of them is going to charge you, Avril, and then the 2 crossbowmen are going to shoot at you, Avril, for popping their friend.
Come at me.
First major roll of the day, and it's a crit. That's crazy. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes, sir, it does.
Okay, so then 17 will as well. All right.
Yep.
Oops, wrong one. 2 crossbow bolts just instantly sink in, and you will take 5 points of damage.
That's not.
One of them was a 1, so be happy.
I'm very happy.
uh, okay, that'll miss. Well, yeah, that'll miss. Wow. RNGesus, please. Okay. Yeah, the 4 guys that just come charging to Flar will instantly miss and just smack the ground around him and stuff. The guy that charged you, Avril, swings a greatsword, and you can tell that this guy is more of a captain of what appear to be drow elves. These guys you've never seen them in the town before. These guys probably aren't from here, but they're definitely here now, and they're here to make a stand.
Is it nighttime?
It is nighttime.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's daytime. I'll have disadvantage.
Yeah, I know you're getting that, buddy. No, by the time you guys figured out all the riddles and everything, it would have been nighttime because you did leave in the afternoon. This man that stands in front of you instantly is 10. It seems like 10 feet tall. Just a drow, huge, just absolutely huge. Has a longsword that seems to be glowing in a blue fashion, almost like kind of like an ocean blue. His shield seems to be studded, like as if it was like handcrafted. Each stud was handcrafted, and it's just a massive shield. Compared to his biceps, it's just massive. This guy easily looks like he's in charge compared to these other fools.
That's the one I shot. That's the one I shot, right?
No, the one you shot, Flard.
Oh yeah,
him upside the head, knocked his block off. Fade, it is your turn. Oh wait, Burke, I'm sorry. It is your turn.
All right. So, just to get an idea of what's happening right now, we've got the half-orc running away with 3 people towards the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 7 people. Okay. And we have 7 people attacking the
6.
party. 6 people. Oh yeah, because one's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Avril is about 30 feet south of you. The rest of the party is about 30 feet west of you. You can still barely make out Shambles. You can make out the kind of like barbarian soldiers, whatever you can imagine in between that, a little bit better. They're running after him, and these guys in front of you are charging at you. They instantly look like they're going to kill you if you don't take care of them.
Wait.
The 6.
That's 3. 6. Okay. Towards the party.
There's 3 to the east, 6 to the south of the party, but they are right in front of you. They've caught your attention.
All right. So, what I'm gonna do is use All right. Let's see if this will work. Hold on a second. Gotta find it real quick.
Take your time.
I'm going to use Val. Oh wait, shit, that's 3rd level. Ah, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna use Shield of Faith.
Okay.
I'm going to get up in the big one's grill and just like kind of menace him, be like, "Pick on someone your own size." Just like kind of make myself look big, even though he's way taller than I am.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't attack. I
him,
use
or?
Shield of Faith.
Okay. Oh, that's not a bonus action?
Um.
I think it's
yeah, Shield of Faith is bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna fucking attack him. So I'm gonna be like, pick on someone your own size, and just fucking backhand swing him with my Morning Star.
Hit it, crit it, or miss it.
I got a 16.
16 will not hit. You will hit his shield, and you'll fling it kind of like back at you, as if to like throw your intimidation out the window. Fade, it is now your turn.
So you just struck at the chief, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So Fade starts striding past everyone in the battle there, and as he walks by, let's see, Burke and the chief, kind of just pushes his hand out to the side and sends a black beam blasting into the chief, casting Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh shit!
So
that is a save.
So let's see. So black beam kind of engulfs him. It's a ranged spell attack against the target.
Okay.
Which let me check for you. Let's see, DC 13 Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, ranged spell attacks. So I do ranged. Anyway, so on hit, the target takes half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. So fingers crossed. Let's go. 18.
18 will miss. He will hold his sword as you start to channel this ray. He'll hold up his sword and instantly lock eyes with you, and he can start to tell your eyes are turning colors, and you can tell that his eyes are starting to turn colors as he shimmies this beam up into space. Dude, this close.
Oh,
it is Barb's turn.
Hold on. Well, that's just my action. I still got some more.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right then.
Drop it like it's hot.
Okay.
Chat inspiration. Oh well.
So, you can tell that Fade had just intended to keep moving forward, but as he makes contact with this chief and they make this brief connection, Fade kind of reorients his shoulders towards him, begins backing up, and it looks initially as if he's looking to disengage and backing away, but you notice this deep, deep blue glowing scythe appear over the head of the chief, and that's a spiritual weapon, and that's appearing over him. And let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. So, gonna roll for hit, and that'll be force damage. Let's see what we got. Oh, that ain't gonna make it either. Son of a bitch. So
yeah, this guy's tough. This guy is tough. All right.
7 plus 2. Oh yeah, so that one. No. That one won't make it either. So he's backing away, and he just has this glowing scythe appearing above his head, and they just glare at each other.
Nice. Barb sees you guys all like charge at these guys, charge at this leader, and he's like, well, not really my fancy, but I'll give it my shot. And he's gonna pretty much run even right behind you, Fade, and he's gonna catch. Let me just pull up his PDF that I made for him. Yeah, I know he has Eldritch Blast and all that, but I'm trying to look at if he has any AoEs. He does. Oh, no, that's... Alright, never mind. Yeah, he does. Alright, cool. He's going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the few that are in the back. What appears to be 2 crossbowmen, one guy with a dagger that's wearing robes, and 2 kind of barbarian warrior kind of guys. That'll miss. That will miss. Rogue guy will make it. Soldier will make it. Soldier will make it. Alright, so, just so I remember how this spells works.
It should be every turn they gotta roll a con save.
For
Fill
Cloud
the
of Daggers? No, I think it's dexterity.
5 feet on each side. Centered on the point you choose within range. The creature takes 1d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn. And it lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, nice. All right, so 44. Let's do this. Not very high. So they all take 6 damage. Wow.
That's not bad.
For 44, that's average. That's pretty funny though. So you see, out kind of like the corner of your guys' eye, you see him doing his warlock things as he says a few words, and this cloud just kind of spins around everybody, starts to slash them up. A few guys kind of like get cuts here and there, and they're like, "What the hell?" But nothing that they can't easily shake off. The one guy with the dagger gets cut, and he instantly starts to bleed this greenish black ooze again. Then it will be Avril's turn, top of the initiative order. Because because Barb got a 1 on his initiative.
And this guy's right on top of me, right?
He is directly in your face. However, he is currently looking at. He's got his attention elsewhere.
I'm gonna roll my rapier to stab him in his nuts.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Crit it or miss it.
I'm gonna try to get this guy.
Do you want to piss him off?
You got an unnatural what?
21.
That'll hit. Roll
Alright.
for damage.
10 damage.
Nice. So.
I'm gonna cut his nuts off.
You easily
This is why armored
slash
cod
up his.
pieces are a thing.
You easily slash upwards from the ground up, and you cut his dick. Fucking nice. Floor.
Actually, I was gonna use a bonus.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me check out. Oh, never mind. I can't use Bardic Inspiration on 2 people. Never mind.
Wait,
All right.
you can't? Yeah.
No, I
Can't?
can't. Only 1 person.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. I'll use mine this turn, so.
Floor will, since he just cracked one of these soldiers' head off, he's gonna charge the other guy in front of him. Wow, that'll hit. That's what's up. For another 8 points of damage. Nice. So you see him try to do this baseball swing again and smacks this other drow into the chest, but he does it with like such force that the drow like feels the impact and kicks back his chest and is starting to gasp for air. You can hear him after he's just been struck with this quarterstaff with shillelagh on it. He got almost max damage. It's pretty tits McGee. I'm rolling great for you guys, but terrible for me. Now it's the soldier's turn. So this giant, massive drow will turn his gaze after he's been slashed in the nuts. Turn his gaze to you, Avril, and he. 18 hit?
Yes, sir.
Alright. You'll take 4 slashing damage and 4 lightning damage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
As he comes and slashes your arm in.
Alright, I'm still standing. Yeah.
For now.
See what I got up on the screen?
Yep. Nice.
That draw that Flower just hit.
The other 6, one of them that's been hit by this cloud will move out of the way. He's holding the dagger that he dropped, and he grabs it and cuts his hand even more and squeezes it tight. As he squeezes it, you see this black and green blood drip to the ground, and a demon, like a small demonoid creature. You would instantly know it as an imp, Burke. You easily can just look at it and be like, oh yeah, dude, that's totally an imp, whatever. Summon out of the ground, but it has that black and green blood covering it, and it will charge directly at Fade.
So would I recognize this guy as like a cleric?
You recognize him
Or something.
as some sort of sorcerer, yeah. Some sort of necromancy sorcerer. You don't know exactly like what school, but you can instantly tell that he can summon imps. Does an 18 hit your armor class, Fade?
Oh man, yeah, I'm at 18. So
Okay.
meter greet or meter beat.
Yeah. You only take 2 points of damage. Don't feel bad. As
Bring
his
it.
imp jumps and latches onto you. Then the 2 crossbowmen will shoot at Avril. Oops. And they will both miss. Then the 2 soldiers will smack Flar in the face, hopefully. One will hit for... Oops. Stop rolling 4 dice, thank you. For 4 damage. So... Oh, wow. Fade and... I'm sorry, Avril and Burke, as this drow warrior slashes at
Flar.
Flar, thank you, that space there. At Flar, you see that he cuts deep into him. He doesn't have any abnormal cuts or scars, but as he gets cut, you see Flar starting to close up almost instantly, as if it was not trying to cut him on purpose. Kind of oddly.
How come I didn't close up? I'm sitting here fucked up right now.
Because he has a different sword.
Oh fuck.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was
Okay.
just like, oh god. Magic items.
Yeah, magic items are the best. I love them. Then, Burke, it is your turn.
Alright. So when I see this guy bring the imp into existence,
Mm-hmm.
usually I'm like pretty light in combat. I'm like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna beat some ass. But now you just see anger just like scrunch up my face. And I'm pissed. I'm gonna use Bane on the big guy, the sorcerer, and whoever else looks like exceptionally menacing, nasty.
Well, there's two drought soldiers about 15 feet in front of you, engaged with Flar. There's the mage to the side, as well as about 5 feet to the side of these soldiers, and then about two crossbowmen about 10 feet behind these soldiers engaged with Flar.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Bane on one of the soldiers engaged with Flar, the big guy, and the mage, and
Okay.
you just see me slowly. You just see me like take my holy symbol, which is like the paw of an imp,
Mm-hmm.
and my eyes close, and then they open, and they look like this. And they all need to make charisma saving throws
Rock on, man. We feel the same on eyes.
Oh, dude, that's
at
sick.
13.
At 13, big guy will make it.
Yeah.
The mage will make it.
God dang.
The soldier will not. So, fails the saving throw.
All right. Blackness emanating from the soldier. and it kind of dissipates from the other two.
The target must roll d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throws. All right, cool. So it's an anti-blast. Got it.
Yep.
That's what's up. Let me just mark it down. Okay. All right. Fade. You see Burke grab his imp, his imp hand as this thing's latched onto you. This imp latched onto you. You see his eyes turn black as they kind of almost like mystically shoot out, almost like pulses. Yeah, I guess like pulses of blackness into these guys, and one of them, one of the soldiers instantly locks eyes and it's like starting to shake, and as his sword in the air.
All right. Can I with my movement reach or Avril?
Avril is about 10 feet east of you, so yes.
Okay. All right. So then,
however, you will, if you do not disengage with the imp, you will have an attack of opportunity.
oh, so is he?
Attack.
Is he not like attached to me? Can I not like take him with me?
No.
Okay.
No, he's engaged with you, but he's not latched on.
Technically, I'm not leaving his threat space, so...
Okay.
I was
intending to leave him attached on my shoulder and talk to him as I walked, but okay then.
You're gonna just hey, don't mind the imp.
Exactly.
That's too funny.
All right. Well, hold on one sec. Let me change plans then. So. And how close am I? I'm still semi-close to, what's his face? Chief Man, right?
Yes. The we'll call him the chief.
Okay.
The Drow chief is engaged with Avril and Burke, easily 10 feet.
All right. So, with Fade's focus on Burke, the blue glowing scythe drifts over and reappears above the imp and just sweeps it downward like a sweeping guillotine chop at it.
Go ahead.
4.
4? Is that what you rolled?
No, that's 4 ...
Oh. Okay.
Fuck.
21.
Yeah, 21 instantly hits it. Yeah.
All right, and
if I remember right, it's a D4, right?
It's right here. Yeah, I think it's 1d8 actually.
It doesn't matter. It's a 1 hit point minion, so you instantly slice it right after there. It jumps again to try to attack you, and as you do so, you just see this giant scythe sweep its head, and as the head rolls to your feet.
All right, so with that guy gone, I start striding towards Burke
Avril
and Avril, and I'm going to cast Bless on the two of them.
Sure, go right ahead.
So you see just like a bluish black energy just kind of arc out from my hands towards both of them, and start to embody them, and then I will finish.
That should be everything. That's a bonus and an action.
I'm gonna go for an actual attack, so I'm gonna finish and go up.
Bless is an action.
Bless is an action.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, so then I'm gonna pause.
Like go up and be like, come at me, bro.
So I'm gonna pause like 10 feet away from this chief, and just.
Well, you are 10 feet away now.
Even if I move towards. Okay. Anyway, whatever. So I'm badass with killing the imp. I get these two's energy, and then I just mean mug the chief. Say fuck you.
That's what's up.
I'm taller than you, therefore superior.
Flower will concentrate on his cloud of. I'm sorry, Barb will concentrate on his cloud of daggers and move it to the crossbowmen, and they will take another 44 damage.
That's 44.
44.
That's
Yeah,
a sweet spell, man.
It is.
And
And
every
he
level
will
adds
actually-
another, I think.
It adds
Damn,
an.
that's some good scaling.
No, I think it's another 2, to be honest.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, something crazy. I was using it recently.
Yeah, it's really good for no good reason. As you guys see him move this, as he's conjuring this spell, you can hear him speak in different kind of a spiritual tongue. Fade, you know it as a demon tongue. Instantly, like recognize it as that. As he continues to channel the spell, he moves it back, and you just see crossbowmen, the 2 crossbowmen, just stand there with 2 giant daggers into their temples, just all the way hilt deep into them, and they will both be bested by this Cloud of Dagger spell, because he just fucking unnaturally destroyed him.
So, you're saying Anna Barb always goes hilt deep?
Alright. So,
Well,
top,
he's got some cover. Just saying. Yeah.
so top of initiative now?
It is top of the initiative now, and just for the record, after it's a 2nd level concentration spell, but after every 3rd or higher, it goes up by 2d4. It is outrageously good.
Seriously, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you
Wow.
cast it at a like fucking 10th as a 7th level, whoo girl,
Wow.
stand by for death. And it's a concentration, so you can just hold it there.
Okay, my turn.
It is top of the initiative order. Avril, you are up, my friend.
I'm going to down one of these bad boys.
Oh, the
Yeah.
potions?
Yeah, we have potions.
Yeah.
We have 4 potions of healing, a white potion, a gray potion with sparkles.
I've got one
Wait a
potion of
minute.
healing, and I'm going to down that bitch right
Yeah,
now.
everybody had a potion of healing, yeah. Fade, you have, I'll say you have 2 potions of healing, a potion of featherfall, and anti venom from your church days, kind of thing.
Okay.
Just so that way it's fair. That way you're not left out as well.
I
Oh,
healed.
And I forgot. Let's add my bless onto hell, whichever one you're playing. One of the 2.
Yeah, sure, Floor. Yeah, he's engaged. So you heal how much?
I healed 6 damage, so I'm up to 8.
Oh, sounds like you're about to eat some dirt.
Is that an action or?
Hell no.
That is a bonus action.
Could I actually take another bonus action instead of an action?
Such as?
I want to cast Healing Word.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I thought you were going to say,
Well, if
like,
you have
I
the
wanna-
action,
I want to use a bonus action, just dig into Burke's bag to drink another one.
No.
I was like,
if you
wait,
have
what?
the action, you could just use Cure Wounds.
Yeah, you can use
Instead.
Cure Wounds and
Well, I don't
But
have.
whatever. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm going to use Healing Word, so it's D4 plus spellcasting 9. I'll show you what I rolled. Yes, you.
Jeez, bro. This guy rolls high for no good reason, I swear.
I got 7 on top of that, so
7 total?
yeah, I'm at 15 because it's ability mod 2. I got a plus
Nice.
3.
Yeah.
So I'm at 15
So-
health. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna twirl my crossbows like they're pistols.
Well, you have your rapier in your hand.
Oh yeah, dude. Well,
You want to spin your rapier around?
I'm gonna like flourish.
Bert, make a deck save.
I'm gonna flourish it and yell ball cutter.
Nice.
That's its new name.
You just hear me mutter, "Bods, God damn it!"
Flar will attack the one that you baned against, and will actually hit it. And he will do 3 points of damage to him, cracking him in the head. And now, my favorite turn. Let's do this. Oh crap! He just crit it.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Is he still on the bard?
He's still engaged with the bard. You will take 24 slashing
Oh.
damage.
Hey,
And
baby.
lightning damage.
I'm down to 0. I'm on the ground.
You just
I'm
get.
not.
You just see this giant swipe as Avril's slowly backing away, healing himself, and you just see this giant swing, and he just goes down into the ground as lightning crackles from his body. You see the grass go black from where the lightning struck, and then he turns his gaze to you, Burke. He stares directly into your eyes.
All right.
Then the two soldiers behind him will take a swing at Flar. They have that one dude will totally miss. The dude with Bane on him will miss. Yeah, he'll miss. So then the mage will cast a magic missile at Flar and hit him for 1 damage. Of course, I roll a 1.
There's
And
3
then-
magic missiles, you know that, right?
Yeah, but I'm doing it as an average. So
Alright.
if I roll a 1 for magic missile, all of them are 1. So, he gets struck with 3 magic missiles. And then it is Burke's turn. You are up.
All right. I'm gonna use inspiration on this shit.
You better
So
crit it or
I just
miss it.
like
And you have
I fucking-
blessed, too.
Oh, and you
I
have Bardic
just-
Inspiration.
Yeah, I do. All right. I
And
can
what?
use bardic inspiration after I roll,
Yep.
before
Uh,
you tell me what
before
happens.
you-
Right.
So if you want, you
I'm
can
using
use
inspiration.
bless first.
I know
and
that
then-
you have to like say that, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm just going to bellow in Celestial. You shouldn't have come here, Kurt, and I swing at him
I can rock it, dude.
with inspiration. Oh shit! 20!
Yeah. That's what's up, dude. Alright,
No, I'm
so,
just gonna fucking.
yeah, so the way I do crits, Fade, you roll your dice, you roll whatever you normally would roll, double it, so if it's a 1d8 and you roll like a 6, you double the damage, and then you add in whatever modifier you have.
Okay.
If
Okay.
the dex, yeah, if it's a rapier, you add dex for, yeah, you know how that works.
Cool.
So that's how I do
my
it.
friend go down, and I'm pissed because these guys are using demons, and I fucking hate demons.
Oh, you despise the hell out of demons.
And I rolled a fucking 8, so that's 16
No
plus 5 is
shit.
21 damage.
21
So
damage.
I bring it down. I just fucking boom, smack him right in the face. His helmet just goes flying or something, and I get to see his face or something.
Yeah, as you do, you see this completely scarred drow elite warrior that you can easily tell was either a slave or run as a slave, but is now a gladiator of death. And he is just, as he looks up at you, because you just knocked him down, he looks up and he's just roaring at you and just like trying to intimidate you.
My eyes
We're
are
gonna
still
do-
black, and I'm just
We're
so,
gonna
like,
do a charisma intimidation check or battle. So go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay. Do I roll a charisma? Or...
Yeah, charisma.
Okay.
And he yells,
I got
the
what's
radiant
my charisma?
damage.
What'd you get?
Hold on. It's against me, right?
Yeah.
I got 20 unmodified.
Oh shit! All right,
Wow.
that's what's up.
Proficiency
So,
in charisma saves.
Yeah, he roars at you, trying to intimidate you, and you just bellow
Smooth as
back,
glass.
just in Celestial, just telling him, "You will die," you know. Instantly, you have his full attention. Fade, it is your turn.
All right.
If you wanted, drop in some hints. If you wanted to hit this fool, you will hit this fool.
I got it. I got it. So I'm assuming the way I'm envisioning it, this drow like was blasted and he dropped to his knees, and in a last ditch effort, he is like just trying to intimidate him. So Fade moves behind him, kind of standing directly behind him, places a hand like underneath his chin, and from that hand blasts forth just an incredible blast of glowing black-blue sacred flame radiant damage.
Oh shit! Did you say radiant damage?
Oh!
Is that what I think you said?
I think
My
that's what I
headset-
said.
I think that's what you said. All right, great.
The drow, man.
Let's see. Flame line, blah blah blah. Dex saving throw.
All right.
And what's my difficulty? Oh, 13.
Wow, he will barely not make it. He rolled modified 12.
All right. So what do we got here? 1d8 radiant damage. Let me get my d8 dice. All right. So it's 4. Do we add modifiers to that, or is it straight?
You had your yeah.
Yeah, it's
10
ranged
damage.
Yeah.
So that gets 10 total.
So you instantly see his face just flame engulfs his head, Burke, and as you staring him down, roaring back in Celestial at him, you see just this flame just engulf his whole head, and you can easily tell that this guy is bloodied and he is near death. He's tasting death. Death is at his door knocking. And you can tell with one decent strike you can knock this guy dead. Or,
So as
Mhm.
as Fade hears, as he's doing this blast, like he's not even paying attention to his hand that is radiating this damage into the drow's face. He's looking at Burke as he sees him speaking Celestial, and then as if he understands it, he looks down at the drow as the scythe comes hovering overhead, and he speaks in Celestial as well. And before I say anything, let me see what I roll. Oh my God! Yes, thank you very much. Natural 20.
Get out of here. That's what's up.
As he looks down at him, he says, "You made a mistake, my friend. May your death be honorable."
And when you
And
say that, my foot
roll
twitches.
Roll for damage. Roll for damage. You get enough damage, you get it.
Don't roll ones.
oh, come on, baby. Okay, so 10.
10?
Yes.
Ooh, girl, you cut off his head.
All right, 10 force damage.
You see his head in flames, Burke, as you're just roaring at him, and this scythe comes out of nowhere and just slashes his head off. And Burke, you're still casting this flame, and you accidentally pick up his head as it's still on fire. And you're like, oh crap, what the fuck? You know, like, I just killed him. As his body just
And then I'll
falls
throw the
forward.
head towards Burke.
I just let it drop. I'm like, and I just turn towards the rest of the soldiers.
That's fucking. Oh, dude. That's so sweet. Take a point of inspiration for that. That was amazing. That's a bonus action, too. The mage will instantly kind of panic a little bit and be kind of scared.
My eyes are still black.
Yeah, definitely. But you can definitely see, because you know who he is. You know he's the demon. As you look at him, you see him starting to panic, slowly kind of picking up the dagger he used. Uh, Barb will concentrate his spell, because it has not been a minute. Will concentrate his spell and move it on over toward the mage and destroy this fool. Murder kill him. Oh my god. Wow. He just max damage. He just 16 A5 health guy. And so he will just sink daggers all throughout his body, just hilt deep everywhere, as this mage will fall to his knees and fall forward, literally being held up by daggers. Then it is Avril. You see this.
I don't see anything. I'm on the ground.
Oh, you need to make a death save.
Yep. Nat 1's instant death, ain't it?
No, that one is 2 failures.
No, it's 2 fails.
Yeah, I got
Two
Nat 1.
fails.
You're fine.
Ooh, girl.
We've
Damn, we might have the first death of the game.
Nah, we got it.
Flar is still engaged with the remaining 2 soldiers, and they're too stupid to run away. As he attacks, he will miss. The soldiers were both attack Flar.
One of them has Bane on him, by the way.
Right. One will hit, the other will not. So he will take 2 points damage of slashing damage. Flar is pretty injured, but he's still standing. Burke, it is your turn.
So
You
I
just saw
regained
this,
inspiration, or
No. Fade got inspiration for for not only lighting this dude's head on fire, but then slicing it in half with a scythe, a magical scythe with force damage. Magic.
Okay. So if I'm going to pour a healing potion down the bard's throat, is that an action or a bonus action?
I'll say that's an action, only because you have to run to him, get it, open it, put it in his mouth, make him drink it.
All right.
Kind of.
So I just
He's close enough that you don't have to use movement, but you do have to use it as an action. Yeah. You're not proficient in medicine?
I am actually.
Okay. Then I'll say it's a bonus action because you know medicine and treatment and trauma and stuff.
Okay. Then I'm going to pour a healing potion down his throat.
Go ahead and roll
So
a...
that's 2d4 plus
Right.
2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
4. 4. Holy shit. All right. So that's 10.
The 4 gods have blessed us today. Jeez. So
All
you're up, but you
So
still
seeing
have
that-
two failures on death.
But I gave him a healing potion.
Right, but he still has those 2 failures of death until he does a long rest.
Oh, okay. So I turn around, and so what I'm gonna do is kind of like I start running, so it's like doom, 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 and I'm speeding up, and I'm just gonna bring my hammer like in an upward swing, like,
Yeah.
and try to attack the soldier that I had baned earlier.
Sure. Rocket.
And I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on this. Alright. That's 13.
And if you need to, you can add your bless as well.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's right. Alright, so 13, 15, 18.
18 will hit.
Nice. And that is 9 damage. 4 plus
Why don't you tell me how you kill this guy with your upward swing?
So I just kind of I bring my maul up, and it catches him under the chin, and you just hear a snap, and his head just kind of swings back, and he just falls back.
Fucking great, dude. I love it. I love it. Alright. Fucking Fade. You
All
just
right.
watched Burke throw this healing potion into this dude's mouth, run over and beat the crap out of this dude's skull.
So how many do we have left?
There's one that you can see left, and then there's still the 3 that you can barely make out now. They are far, far away from you, running eastward.
Let's see. Oh my God, how far?
About 120 feet.
Good Lord. Well, hold on one sec. Let me look at my spells.
I don't think... Okay. Go ahead. No, Rocket.
And I kind of yell out behind me, "I've got this one! Focus on the 3 that ran off."
Thanks, love. Okay. So...
Oh, hi. I don't know who that was, but hi.
Oh, that's my wife, and she's taking my dog. Oh, did you put him back?
Yeah, I'm putting that.
Okay, thanks. So this is my it's my D&D companion. He sits beside me, and that's when I start doing good. It's a little corgi.
Get out of here, is it really?
Yeah, hold on. I'll bring him over and say hey. Ugh. So that's Coda, and he actually
look at
makes me
him.
pretty lucky.
He's just adorable. Oh my goodness.
So, with that being said, I'm gonna move. Actually, hold on. So I move about 30 feet towards the opposing crew, and as I'm going, we'll see your interpretations on this. First
Okay.
priority is I will put my hand back towards Avril, and I will cast a spell of Healing Word towards him.
Mhm.
So we'll go 1d4 plus spellcasting.
So Avril is literally on right by your feet. He hasn't gotten up yet. He's still waking up from his death dream. As you run there, you can shoot the healing word at him. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Well, there's one more thing. That's why I'll have your interpretation
okay.
on. So
Sure.
I roll. Let's see. Plus 5. Nice. So 8 damage or 8 healing.
I was about to say 8 damage. You just killed him.
Dead.
So we'll give him 8. And now this will be your interpretation. So I want to give him the 8 full healing. Plus, now this. So with spiritual weapon, your bonus action is to move at 20 feet and attack. I will move it with me towards 20 feet, but not attack.
Yeah, you can definitely. As you're running, you just keep it right behind you. I mean, it's not directly there, but it's.
All right. So it starts So it's following me, and then I guess that puts me 90 feet within these guys, and I'm gonna channel every. Let's see. It's just plain soldiers with them, right?
Yeah, you see what appear to be 3 plain drow soldiers.
Okay, so I will focus everything I have, and my irises, that solid silver eye, with the yellow iris, they immediately turn like a deep, deep blue, and immediately where they are, an explosion of blue energy appears with a guiding bolt that blasts towards them for radiant damage. And
That is a save?
or
is it a ranged attack?
I'm gonna look it
Does
up
it
and remember because I'm a little bit drunk.
No
I
big
think
deal?
it's
46 radiant
a
damage.
ranged
and it's-
spell.
Yep, ranged spell attack.
And it's single target, right?
Yeah, it's a single target.
So 15.
15 will miss.
No.
But you have caught their attention as you shoot the bolt right past them.
Okay. And they stop chasing this guy. Now I'm done.
So you think. Barb will stop concentrating on his complete awesome spell that you're welcome for giving him. And he will run over to Avril and just try to patch up any like electrical wounds or anything. He's just trying to help you up, trying to get your bearing. As he kind of looks at this beheaded monster, it's like, what happened? I thought you guys got him. Then Avril, you're up and at him. You're getting help and assisted up. You've had the potion of healing. You got the healing word. You're up. You're ready to go. What do you want to do?
How far away am I from the 3 soldiers?
About 120 feet.
I'm gonna move 30 feet closer.
Okay, so you're right next to Fade.
Yep. And I am going to. Let me see.
Now you can shoot at him, but you have disadvantage.
Well, I'm thinking about using my last spell slot.
Oh.
Wait, why does he have disadvantage? Because they're outside the ring. All right, yeah.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
It wouldn't make it. All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to shoot both my crossbows at 2 different targets.
Yeah. All right. Make it out.
The first one with disadvantage. 15.
15 won't hit.
And then the second one with disadvantage. 18.
18 will hit.
Yeah.
What did you roll though?
I rolled a 14 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
And I rolled 3 damage.
Nice. You easily sink one into this guy's calf as he turns around. As he finally, 2 of the 3 have now noticed you, but the third one continues onward.
I'm gonna, for a bonus action, I'm gonna try to intimidate this fool.
And,
And
make it happen. What are your intimidating words?
I'm going to yell with the might of Tiamat, and I'm gonna pretty much growl. You can't keep a bard down, and I'll cut your balls like I cut your friends.
Go ahead and roll a d20. Oh wow.
And I've got a +6 intimidation, so
Go ahead, make it hot.
I got a 15 intimidation.
You succeed. Yeah, you definitely succeeded. As this guy rolled a 2. The one you just like sunk this bolt into his leg. He turns around to like start charging at you. Instead, you say that, and he's like, well, then I'm out. Fuck this shit. And he just starts running southbound toward which you can only assume is the way he came. The one is still has turned. The other one is still chasing. Flar will attack the last guy in front of you guys. That will hit, and he will... Wow, he will do exact damage for death. That is pretty crazy. He'll do some sweet little like monk moves and just like crack him upside the chin and just knock him back, and he just drops everything. Now you guys can be out of combat.
I'm gonna try to make a. I'm gonna make a mental note of where that one ran.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna see if I can see how far I can follow him. But I'm not gonna leave.
Make a what is it called?
Nature.
Make a check. I'm trying to think of what check it's called.
Nature. Or
No, it's the other one.
investigation.
No. Survival.
Okay.
As you're trying to track this guy.
I got 9.
9. You follow him southbound maybe 20 feet, and then the tracks just seem to disappear.
Alright.
So Fade immediately stops when he sees this last guy drop. And I believe the closest to him is still the body of the chieftain.
Well, no. You ran 30 feet. You see one guy turned around. He got shot with a bolt by Avril some magical way. He just intimidated 2 guys to go south. He followed them about 20 feet south, and then their tracks just seem to disappear from there. So he's about 20 feet south of you.
Okay.
There's still one chasing after Shambles, but you can't see him at all. He's far gone. You're 30 feet away from where the chieftain was bested, where you beheaded this guy, and the rest of the party.
How far, if I moved my max 30 feet, how far am I from where the direction Shambles was?
180 feet.
Oh god, yeah, no, not happening.
Yeah.
So as soon as battle has finished, Fade is just immediately done with that engagement. And so my closest person, I suppose, would be the chieftain. So Fade heads over towards him, takes one knee at his head, and just places his hand softly on his forehead and starts muttering something in lower infernal.
Yeah, a lot of people speak Infernal. Really quick, let me turn on my lights.
Yeah, I speak Infernal.
Oh, well then.
So, as you kneel down, this head is still on fire. It's still crackling with fire. You see that the hair is still burning off and everything. The scalp is burnt. Eyes still have that intimidating look on them as you close them and say your prayer infernal.
So then since Burke actually speaks infernal, that's perfect. He'll be. I assume he can hear like glimpses of or small snippets of what I'm saying in my prayer, and it's something along the lines of you were a valiant foe. You put up a good fight. It was an honor to face you. May you move on with the honor bestowed upon you, etc.
Yeah. Barb overhears your prayer as well and kind of chimes in. Oh, lovely words then. As he kind of just like agrees when you're finished. He just kind of lets you have your prayer, and then afterwards, kind of like, oh yeah, moving words.
We've got work to do.
You
I
guys
pick up his
easily
sword.
can start to. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
I was gonna search the big guy.
No. Burke, what did you say?
I'm gonna pick up his sword. It's
Okay.
probably gonna kill me. Or
No,
something.
it's not going to kill you. As you pick
Be
it
like-
up, you feel the magical energy. As you grab the hilt, you feel the magical energy, like pulse through you. You can tell it's magical. Obviously, you don't know what it does yet, but you feel the magic from it. As you guys are kind of scrounging the bits and corpses of people, you hear that tune again. Avril, you know what it is. You know it's that spell getting cast again, getting recasted, and it sounds almost like kind of like waves slowly starting to generate. Yeah, exactly. It's like slow waves starting to generate. You see the clouds are
like auto-tuned out of a demon's ass.
the clouds are starting to break. There is no more day. It's darkest night you've ever seen. To the point where you can't even see the stars. It's just so dark and gloomy. You guys will find. Actually, somebody needs to make an Arcana check.
I got this.
I will make one for Barb.
I'm gonna do it because I always crit on things I'm not good at.
Yeah, that's outrageous, dude.
I actually got a 17 on it, so.
Okay, nice.
I got a 15.
Okay, so you know that you guys both know, Avril, you obviously know firsthand that this sword is a long sword. It is a long sword that does D4 of lightning damage.
Yeah, because I kind of felt that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed the black grass on the ground from where your body lay, but yes, there happens to be an imprint there.
Have you guys ever seen in the 3.5 Player's Handbook the rogue who tried to use the magic item and it exploded in her face?
Yeah.
That's what I look like right now.
Easily, just charred. You also find 6 potions of healing. So one for everybody again. You also find 500 gold pieces, as well as when you search the mage's person, a spell book. But the spell book is written in Elvish. I know that like everybody in our party speaks Elvish.
Not me.
Oh, okay. all except one. Got him. All of you easily can open this book and tell it's a spell book. It has about 4 or 5 different spells in it, but none of which you can cast.
Quick question.
Sure.
The Drow giant, does he have
Mhm.
sharp canine teeth?
He has a what?
Like, are they like, does he have like fangs or anything?
In his skull? Yeah, they're all burnt.
Yeah. They're all what?
Regular
I
shield.
just want
Let me get to that.
I just wanted
His-
to pull
his-
K9 2000.
His, yeah, easily done. You can have a Drow tooth, Drow Elite Warrior tooth thing.
About how big is it?
About 6 inches.
Alright, I'm making a necklace out of that. Next rest.
You pull it out of his skull. The shield. This shield is unnaturally heavy. When you pick it up, you feel it must be all steel or iron or something. It's incredibly heavy. But when you pick it up, you can kind of flex it. You can start to feel it start to feel something different. Make another Arcana check for me. It's going to be a simple one, but
Okay, I got a 16.
16. You know, it is a flame-resistant shield. It will add.
Alright, so-
If you take fire damage, it will absorb half of the fire damage.
Didn't work too well for
Alright,
him though.
then I'm going to turn to the cleric and I'm going to be like, fire resistant. And I kind of hold it out to him.
So Fade doesn't
You want
quite
it?
know. He has recently got up. Let's see, am I off mute? Cool. So he's
Yeah.
recently got up from saying this prayer, and he's still looking at these guys, not quite sure what's going on. And he just kind of has his head cocked looking at them as he's asking this question. Still not, totally at ease, comfortable with the human natures of, common courtesies, that is, so he doesn't even answer his question.
So I kind of hold out my hand. I'm like, you don't know my name yet, do you? I'm Burke.
So Fade kind of bows his head and looks at him and says, "My name is Fadelon."
I'm gonna look at him
shake my
and
head.
badass.
Nice moves.
As
just
the
need-
only guy who got bested tonight.
You need to do like a bop.
You shoot 2 crossbolts in the air. Pew pew. Everybody make a dexterity save.
Actually, I'm gonna shoot some crossbows in the air. Actually, and I'm gonna try to catch both bolts.
Oh my
Make
god, you only have 1 death save left, man.
make
I got this.
make a performance check. Let's do
Yeah.
Make a performance check.
I got 18 on the first one, for the first bolt, and I got 16 for the second bolt.
Wow. All right. So he shoots them up. He waits the perfect amount of time and catches both of them easily. Yeah. Wow. He's been practicing for this day, for this moment.
God,
If
money-
Eminem could write another 8 Mile song, it was about this performance right now. I made that hard, and
All right.
that was crazy.
So I see this. I see his performance, and I look, and I just kind of break that serious demeanor for a moment, and just, you continue to fascinate me. And looks towards Burke and says, "Much obliged, but save it. I believe you will need it soon."
Alright. I kind of just heft it.
Yeah, as you
We should
sling
probably head to the graveyard.
it around your back, you can hear the echo of the music bouncing off the shield back into your ear. So if you hear a doo, it'll bounce off, and you'll hear another doo from the shield.
Just so you guys know, I wrote a riff for that music.
Nice. Let's hear it. That's what's up, dude. That's fucking awesome. Uh, that's fucking inspiration right there. Fucking take a point right there. That's amazing. Um, as the music gets louder and louder, you feel and you can hear and see the clouds starting to break. Everybody slowly is starting to turn back normal. You see, in kind of Fade, you wouldn't actually see this at first. Burke, you would though. You would see the half-orc Shambles with his chains still on, carrying the drow that chased him back to the bar. The bartender, Jeff, wakes up. My friends, what happened? Why are all these dead bodies here?
I'm gonna walk right past the stuttering idiot, and I'm gonna go straight up to that drow, pull out my +1 dagger.
Well, the drow is behind you, so you don't actually see him yet, because you just did this catch as he's starting to break from the back.
So
Never mind.
Yeah.
I just want to like clear something up right now. So what we've been hearing was the wizard bringing the ward back up, or the original
Right.
song that
It is
brought it
the
down.
original song that he played on the piano, but backwards, casting the spell.
Okay, so
Because when he played it forward, he dispelled the magic, but you guys didn't understand it to be anything but clearing that fog.
okay, so that's what I was trying to understand. Like,
Yeah.
were they trying to bring down the ward or whatever? So since the ward is back up,
It's
I'm
slowly
going
starting
to just
go
kinda-
back up, right? And you can.
I'm going to look around and be like, we should go after that drow.
Your divine sense is kind of kicking in again, and you can start to get that bitterness of that evil away from you. It's starting to it's starting to actually go down. It's starting to become more of like a kind of like a tangy, sour kind of taste. The smell is starting to not smell like death now, but instead starting to actually smell like normal woods. You see the drow getting dragged by Shambles, and he throws it and actually throws it right in front of your feet, Admiral, as he just kind of no more.
Is the drow dead?
The drow
I'm
seems
going to
be
break
dead.
Shambles' chains.
It seems what?
He seems dead.
Alright.
So
And
Fade
I'm
is
going to
gonna.
break Shambles' chains.
You want to break his chains?
Right after he says no more, I'm going to just break his chains and be like, you don't deserve this life. Good work.
As you break his chains, he just snaps them apart. No more drow. And he slowly starts to reach over and pick up the last drow by his neck again and bring him inside.
And so
Inside the bar.
as he does that, Fade steps forward and places his hand on the drow and tries to do an insight check to figure out what on earth is going on here.
Sure, make it.
So we get a 20.
A 20?
Non-natural 20.
So you can tell that Shambles has crushed his drow's throat, but hasn't killed him on purpose yet. You can tell he has purposely hold back, but is keeping in line with his master's orders not to kill anybody.
Okay.
You would easily know that and see that the drow is struggling for air, but is unconscious.
All right. So as I noticed that, I just pat my hand lightly, not impeding the half work at all. I let him move on and say, "Easy, my friend. Let him live."
No more drow. And he continues on forward into the bar. And as he gets inside, you hear kind of like a little ruckus and rambling going on. You can tell that he's thrown him again against something, but you don't know what exactly. Jeff is still standing on the outside the back door, like, why are all these dead people in my backyard? What happened here? Why are there drought here?
Some
Is
sort of
Jeff
curse.
Jericho?
We're like,
Is Jeff Jericho?
Yeah, that's his name, Jericho. Oh man, I knew it was. Yes, Jeff is Jericho.
I
God,
thought his
name's
name
Jim.
was Timmy from South Park.
no, but he's based off that.
what seems to be happening, guys?
I'm gonna tie that drow up, or drow, and I'm gonna ease Shambles' worries, tell him I've got this.
As you walk in, you see that he has smashed him onto the table, and in fact, with so much force that the table breaks underneath his force, and he just throws him down onto the ground. And he grabs you by the shirt collar, and he goes, "No more drow." And he grabs this giant, like a giant whip that has multiple ends on it, and smacks him once across the chest.
I'm gonna calm him down. I don't know how. I'm gonna sing him a lullaby.
Sure, fuck, rock it, bro. Tell me, sing me a lullaby.
I'm gonna sing him a lullaby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You motherfucking whore. It's okay. He's a drone. People get what he deserves. Go to sleep. Back away. I'm gonna intimidate him already. Motherfucking whore. Jim will get my hero.
Dude,
Nice.
that's fucking Tits McGee right there, dude. Oh, that's awesome. So as you're singing in this lullaby, he reaches up for another swing, and he stops halfway. Goes,
We need to find out where they came from.
you take care of it, and throws it back where he got it underneath the bar, and slowly starts to walk away toward the rooms in the eastern side.
Alright, I'm gonna look straight
Jeff
at
is
Jericho.
still outside with Burke, Flar, Barb, and Fade.
So,
He's still questioning what's going on. Why is so many drought here? Why are they all
I'm gonna
dead?
tell Jericho. Like, Jericho, we'll get to that. Be quiet. I need either the strongest liquor
You're
you have,
inside.
salt, or... Yep.
You're inside. So
Oh, is he
they're outside.
Yeah,
No,
we're out
Jericho's
there.
outside. I knew his name was Jericho. Fuck. Such a GM fail. I'm sorry, guys.
Jericho, it's a long story. We don't even know where the drow are here, so we need to go talk to our new friend inside. And I just kind of walk past him.
and so Fade feels more of a demonic vibe from everyone out here, right?
From the drow, yes, you can sense that they were not here naturally. No, they're
So-
definitely not their homeland.
So, Burke heads inside, and Fade sees him leave, but he makes his rounds to each individual soldier body and speaks in like a muttering abyssal tongue, saying the similar sort of prayer to each one of them as Burke moves along.
Yeah. As you do so, Barb, Flar will follow Burke directly inside. Barb will take a second, stop, and kind of like look over his shoulder just to double check what you're doing. And as he sees that you're praying over their dead bodies, he'll just kind of stand and wait for you at the door, just to show respect and just kind of wait patiently for you.
Cool.
Jericho will go back inside, and he starts to like look at the mess that's around. Oh my goodness, guys! Shambles, get a broom. We gotta clean this mess up. Oh my goodness, what the heck is going on, guys? I'm assuming Flar is slowly starting to kind of like, look, we don't know exactly what we did. in this crypt, and we don't understand exactly. And start to explain to Jerica about what had happened and how it changed and how people started acting crazy, and the Drow thought it was a good time to attack, and they did, and they ended up in the backyard of this tavern. It's going to explain to him just a little bit more in detail, just a better understanding of what he has. Fade, as you finish, did you want to come inside, or?
Yeah, so I'll stand just kind of hovering by the doorway, seeing what's going on.
Yeah, as you come closer to the door, Barb will meet your gaze, and we might not be the best crew, but you're one hell of a warrior that we definitely can't pass up on. Let's go inside and figure out what we need to do next.
And so I'll follow him slowly into the door and pay attention to everything going on inside.
Yeah, you see him. Flores finishing up his explanation to Jerica. Shambles has come out of the rooms with a broom and different cleaning stuff like rags and stuff, and rope, like 150 feet of rope, like unnaturally long rope.
We're tying this guy up hardcore.
And Shambles holds the rope in front of you, Avril, and says, "No more Drow."
There will be a time for that.
And I'm going to tie this Drow up to the best of my ability.
Are you going to tie him just to the ground, or to the chair, or to a table?
Can I look around and see if there's anything sturdier than wood to tie him to?
There's the sturdiest thing you can think of. The sturdiest thing I can think of is there is a main support beam that is the thickest wood.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Make a roll. Call it a strength roll.
I got an 18.
That'll work. Good enough. Yeah, so you tie him up. You do a nice little fancy bow tie behind his back and all this, and you wrap him around, and he's in this nice cocoon. And you can hear from him. As you can tell, he's struggling to breathe.
So I hear him wheezing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to kind of saunter up to him, grab him by the throat, and I'm going to use lay on hands to just repair his throat, but I'm still grabbing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really trying to like throttle him, but I'm trying to make him think I'm throttling him. But I want to make sure he can speak. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So you're trying to keep it sturdy enough grip so that if he were to break out, you'd still can smack him against the wall.
Yeah.
But not sturdy enough to crush his throat.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So you can do that. You hear the wheezing start to as he slowly starts breathing at a normal, not pace.
I'm gonna ask Jerica if he has any citrus fruits like lime or lemon.
I like where this is going.
But I think I do, and he kind of like scrambles behind the bar, picks up a couple oranges and apples, and kind of like throws them in a fruit bowl and hands them to you. As he looks at this drow and Shambles is starting to sweep the floor.
I'm gonna grab this the most potent citrus fruit, so I'm guessing it's an orange.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna grab an orange, and I'm gonna cut it nice and slow with my dagger, and I'm gonna lift up this drow's eyelid, and I'm gonna squeeze it right in his eye.
As you do so, you see tears, just pure bloodshot red tears, just drip down out of his eyes.
I'm gonna wake him up.
No. I'm going to tell you, he's not going to wake up right now, on purpose.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are doing a great job keeping him stabilized, other than the orange in the eye, but you're not gonna wake him up now.
All right.
Bye, wife. Bye, wife.
So Phage as he sees this, he bows his head down and he shakes it just discouragedly, strides forward as Burke has his hand on the throat there, and he kneels to his knee, placing his hand on the drow's forehead, casting Cure Wounds,
Okay.
healing him to a greater extent to allow him to recover, and just slowly backs away and tries to end this discomfort on the drow.
Yeah, sure. You usually do so, and Shambles will interrupt halfway through your prayer and say, "No more drow," in just the most intimidating half-orc voice, stopping you from fully healing him and finishing your prayer to cast the spell.
So let's try this. So Fade turns around, stands up, exacting to the full extent of his height, and for one of the rare times in Fade existence, he enacts and empowers the aura, where he just makes beings around him feel fearful and discomfortable. His yellow pupils begin to glow a deep dark blue, and he just glares this orc in the eye as not even saying a word, just looking down at him, trying to impose upon the will of, don't mess with this shit, motherfucker.
Alright, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Alright. Oh, God, dice, help me out. Oh, man, damn. Okay, 13. Let's see, what else do I got?
19, buddy.
Holy shit. So I've got 13
Nerves
on
of
the
steel.
dot. Oh, fuck half-orcs.
So as your eyes are glowing, he grabs you by the shirt and goes, "No more drow," and throws you into a chair. You're not going to take any damage or anything, but
Okay.
you're now parked. Your eyes, you've lost concentration. You're like, what?
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Shambles outside with me real quick. I'm gonna tell
No
him.
need to get up at these shambles.
I'm gonna give him my dagger, my +1 dagger, and I'm gonna tell him to take his fury out on all these drow corpses. I'm gonna tell him to get it out of his system. And while I'm distracting him, I'm gonna try to like look over at them and like nudge towards the conscious drow.
As you hand him the dagger, he takes it, he holds it for a second and throws it into the ground. He goes, "No more killing," and walks back inside. Jerica starts to collectively clean up stuff, get bottles ready. He sets up a fine dinner for every one of you, just whatever scraps of amazing steak he can find, potatoes, broccoli, carrots. Everything is at your table right now, and he kind of tells you guys he did a number on him. He's not gonna wake up anytime soon, and you can tell he doesn't want you to heal him. Why not eat and then we sleep and then we can talk to him when he wakes up in the morning.
We're going to try one more thing.
Right.
Okay, good. Trying one more thing.
Okay, well, one last thing here. So we'll see if it works out. So Fade's kind of tapped into his one last little reserve. He puts his hand on a small kind of deep space looking orb necklace on his chest. And he gets up, stands up from his chair, and there's a kind of like a thunderclap throughout the bar.
I'm sorry. You're using thunderclap in the bar?
No. Like for effect. There's like a small thunderclap.
I was going to say, everybody's kind of making text.
He's like, oh fuck.
No.
Not again.
No, he's casting calm emotions.
Oh, okay.
So everyone in the area has to cast a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Now you can choose to fail it if you wish, which means you would suppress any effect, etc. Anyway, we'll do a charisma saving throw against.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Good. Fuck this orc. Good God.
Look, I clear
17.
it every time. He crit it. You're not getting past the orc. I
right.
understand you guys want information now and immediate. You're not getting it now, though.
It's okay.
I mean, a 19 on a charisma.
He just said we're going to sleep, so I figured I'd use up my last spell slot.
I'm going to tie a noose. I'm going to put it around this row with a 70-foot lead from this rope that Shambles gave me. And, I'm going to give it to Shambles, and I'm going to tell him he's on watch. I'm going to make it very clear. I'm going to look him dead in the eyes. Don't do anything stupid. You said no more killing unless it's absolutely needed. Don't do anything unless he tries to get away. And if he gets free, yank it with all your might.
And he throws up the rope up to the top support, and it flies over and comes down, and he goes, I will. You guys eat up a huge hearty meal. Like, this is a banquet for kings and for, obviously, the mayor. But you eat up. People throughout town slowly start to come in and out, you know, trying to understand what happened, trying to get the rumor mill going again that these people are vampires. A vampire just cast a magical spell across everybody. As the night kind of slows down, Jerica opens his doors open wide for you. As you see Skanos, the teller, his skull is completely dented in. He is completely flush of color. You see that he's been almost handcuffed with what seems to be like silver wire. Oh, that reminds me. You still have a rapier at the blacksmith.
Yep, the mute dwarf, Gopi.
Yeah, I wanted
the mute
to
dwarf.
hit the blacksmith the next
Yeah,
time.
you definitely can, and he'll write what you want on it and stuff.
I'm going over to get my sword.
Yeah, you get your silver rapier. You know it's silvered.
I don't know how big the drow is, but what kind of armor was he wearing?
He was wearing studded leather armor.
Oh, okay, the big one.
Yeah.
Holy shit! He had a high AC. All right.
Yeah. He has a fucking 20 dex. This dude's no joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
that fucker took forever to hit.
Holy shit. Okay. In that case,
I'm just telling you.
what I'm going
No,
to
no.
do, I'm going.
The
Can I,
warrior.
I'm going to be selling like a bunch of stuff to the blacksmith, pretty much.
Okay. What did you want to
And,
sell exactly?
I'm going to sell a set of hide armor, a light crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
a longsword, and a shield. And what I'd like is to buy a set of split mail.
Okay.
And what I want him to do is kind of fashion like a demon hand in silver onto the chest of the split mail.
Of the imp? The imp claw?
Yeah, like the imp thing, only it's like it's like a
Like a
embossed,
footprint.
I guess
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
word. Yeah, like that.
I'm with you.
And kind of like make it really fancy, like embossed with like silver or whatever.
Sure.
I don't know how much it'll cost.
Yeah. He requires a silver ore, though. I mean, he obviously he does the whole chalkboard thing. I'm not going to do it now, but you know what I mean. He wipes his chalkboard. I need silver ore to make that.
Yeah. I have silver ore, and is it possible to get my hammer silvered as well while he's at it?
Yeah. I need one silver ore for the armor, one silver ore for the hammer.
All right, so I'm going to hand him the 2 silver ore. I've got 1 more, and
Okay.
I'm gonna pay him.
The splint mail will cost you 250 gold pieces. For the 200 for the splint, and then 50 for the custom add-on. I guess
All right.
you could call it.
In that case, I'm just gonna go with regular split
Well,
mail.
I'm there, and I'm gonna offer to loan you 100 gold. See if that'll help you.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, so 50 for the silver hammer, 250 for the split mail.
300. So oh shit, how much money do I have?
Well, you each
I
got
think I
100
have-
from 100 gold from the
Drew.
drows, yes, as well as you all got 75. Plus, you have you opted to get 2 of the gems. I'm not sure if you remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sell him the gems then.
Sure, he takes both of them for 10 gold pieces apiece, which is normal market value.
My starting gold was.
You should have, if I remember right, you should have about 350, 400 total.
Okay, so I'm
'Cause-
just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna use 300 to pay for all this stuff.
Sure.
So
Done,
I'm
done.
at
So
100.
you're- yeah.
Right.
As you
So
rifle
I'm like
through
all
your
pimped
stuff,
out.
as you rifle through your stuff, you hear him snap and point to the jar, and you kind of
The
like
jar.
the jar, and you like the jar, and you kind of look at it for a second, and you hold up the grayish smoke one that nobody can identify, and he takes it and he writes on his board. He erases his board. He writes on it, "Can I have it?"
I need to get identified first.
He erases it. He says, "I know what it is.
What is it?
Mine."
It's yours.
He takes it and instantly runs over, puts it on his table, runs back to you, and it says, "Thank you very much. I'll give you 50 gold discount for. I'll do the hammer for free."
I'm gonna
Right.
try to persuade him, see if he'll tell me what it is.
Sure.
I'm gonna be like,
I'm going to help, so you have advantage.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
whoa, my friendly dwarf. I love dwarfs as much as the next brewmaster. I got a nat 20.
What up? So that's what's up, dude. What's your modifier on persuasion? 6?
Bard.
Yeah. I think it's 6.
Yeah, I got 26 altogether.
Fucking, that's amazing. So he erases his board. He goes and he writes on it, "It's a cursed item," and he erases his board again and he writes down, "It's meant that if you drink it, you will forever."
You muted him. Why?
You got muted. What'd you say?
I don't know. It's a cursed item of liquid stomach flames, and if you drink it, you're supposed to feel as if you just drank fire.
And I'm gonna ask, why do you want this?
He writes, "It stokes my flames for his anvil and stuff."
I'm gonna say this is obviously worth more than 50 gold.
He writes on. He erases it. 100.
100
For
discount.
100. He goes, "I'll do the hammer for free, and I'll do the split mail at cost. But that's the best I can do." And he holds up the board again.
So how much would that be that he's spending now?
So he's spending 200.
Down from
That's-
like 350. That's pretty damn good.
I'm looking at you. Is that good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up, and I'm gonna whistle hi ho hi ho.
He erases the board and he says, "Fair deal, done and done." And then he puts the board down, spits in his hand, and looks to you, Burke.
I shake his hand.
He lets go of your hand, he spits in his hand, and then looks up at you.
Did I mute myself?
No,
I said I shake his hand.
I know, but
He wants you to.
he spits in his hand and then holds out his hand.
Okay, I'll spin my hand and I'll. shake
Yeah,
his hand.
you spit a little elven spit.
Out of character. Have you ever seen someone make a deal like that?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Dan.
Oh,
Nah. Nah.
You've never seen that?
It's only like a movie thing, you know. So I started with 400. I spent 200 for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 200 gold. Okay.
Now, if I remember right, you're not wearing splint mail now, right? Okay.
No. So my AC goes up.
Your AC does go up. It will take a day for the
Okay.
splint mail. It will take a day for the hammer, so 2 days in total. But I'm gonna fast forward this, so we're gonna get part moving. You guys, wake up. You guys go back to the bar, the tavern. Fade, whatever you wanted to do. If you wanted to go back to the temple and pick up any other supplies, you're more than welcome to.
So Fade's he's kind of explored the town. He's just walked around aimlessly through the town with a drawing book, sketching various things, eating every single thing he can come across. And that's it for days.
As you do so, you notice that 73% of the damage, let me rephrase that. 73% of what is normal has returned to what is normal. There's still a few couple things here or there. Obviously, most of it is recovered back to a normal state. But some people are like throwing bricks in the well for some strange reason. There's a homeless guy that's now like marching, like kind of like kicking his legs up high. But he's a homeless guy, so you don't really pay him any mind, But yeah, you definitely can do that, for sure.
So for the first time since the event, Fade's kind of been purposefully incommunicado, not communicating with either of these fellows.
Mm-hmm.
And he, for the sake of posterity's sake, he finds them as he rejoins the tavern in the inn, and tells them that there's still some evil influence exerted on this town.
We know. We're ready.
Yeah, Barb looks to you in kind of like a wondering manner, like, how do you know all that?
I have a connection with evil forces. I can tell when they exert their influence.
And he's kind of slowly like slunks down into his seat and I see. That's interesting. And slowly kind of like leans back into the conversation for a moment.
And before anyone, after he says that, he realizes Fade has gathered some sort of experience on the material plane, that he's not great at social courtesies, and he purposefully looks at everyone in attendance and says, "My name is Fadelon. I am new to your area, and I seek to champion the cause of good." And just kind of awkward, like not normal conversation talk. He's trying to figure out how to establish a rapport.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, totally. You can tell that Barb is more than anxious to hear what you have to offer, as well as not only just knowledge, but like your existence here, as well as in the relative spiritual plane, as it will, because of things that I'm not sure if he's willing and ready to talk about. He doesn't fully understand what's going on with what he has done so far in his pact. I'm not sure if the other guys remember the pact that we had him do, but that was.
So is Barb the warlock?
Barb is the warlock, and a Barb. And a Barb.
He's a what?
He's a warlock. Anna Barb is a warlock.
Okay, and
just Barb for sure. Short. Blah, blah, blah.
And I'm getting Flar as a druid?
Yep, Flar is the druid, yes.
Cool. Alright, I'm good.
Yeah.
And everyone's half elf, right?
Everybody's fucking bloodied right now. Except for Barb, because he didn't take any damage. Barb is taking no damage. It's great. So as you guys sit around this table and eat this hearty meal, Shambles continues to clean up the mess, and Jerica gets meal after meal, just throws different foods and exotic different things in front of you guys' faces. In fact, some of you guys never have had half the things he brought you. Like, you have no idea, and you're just eating it all up. Barb is purposely, because of his higher bringing ups, he's eating it with a fork and knife. Every bite is delicious, just polite etiquette kind of stuff. Flyer's just he doesn't know social manners like Barb does. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about on the dining room table? The tavern dining room table?
What happened to our drow friend?
The drow is
He's
still
still
tied up.
I'm gonna go check on him.
So wait, this is
So
was I talking to the blacksmith before we
Yeah.
took a long
yeah.
Oh,
rest?
well, no. You guys, everybody's still trying to get their bearings, so everybody's still like at work for some strange reason, or like in the middle, like I said, throwing bricks in the well for some ungodly reason.
Okay,
The homeless
let's-
guy is marching.
Let's just say I went and did that and came back.
Yeah, totally. I'm with you.
As Avril heads off to the drow, Fade will follow to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuffing my face right now.
I'm just gonna check on him real quick. Like, I'm gonna take my hand and like slap him on the cheek, like not to harm, like try to wake him up,
Yeah, you hear, and he's still
My mouth is
breathing. He's still breathing a little heavy, but not panicking as he was earlier. Not wheezing.
As soon as he comes to, Fade leans forward and
He
not
doesn't come
fluent-
to. He's still unconscious. But
Okay,
he's,
so as he's rousing,
Mhm.
Fade, not in a fluent, but in a rather broken undercommon, tries to speak forward and tell the drow, say, we have need of you. Hey, come here. We need to talk to you.
as you start to speak Undercommon, Shambles will drop the broom and point at you and say, "No more draw."
I kind of just speak up with my mouth full of food. We should probably talk to him tomorrow after we get some rest or something,
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna retire, and it's been a long day of almost dying, but also being awesome at the same time.
This is also true.
Oh, and by the way, I'm naming that rapier ball cutter.
You got it. You have, as a last-minute kind of inscription, you get ball cutter inscripted on your silver rapier.
Ching, ching.
Write that down. I want to see it on your character sheet.
Alright.
Everybody's going to bed?
Yeah, Fade will just sit on his butt directly in front of the drow and sleep right there.
Okay. What are you exactly? Just to double check.
Asimar.
Okay. So you need to sleep a full 8 hours, if I remember right?
I have no clue, actually. Sure.
I got it.
You have what's it called?
I got my
Trance.
DMG right here. Yeah, it's trance. I kind of just very vaguely focused throughout the night.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for the sake of being super bloodied, having this huge, massive combat in the back of a tavern.
2 damage.
Yeah, the whole whopping 2 damage to you, but
Yeah, I got you.
your buddy over here just fell to the floor and tasted death. I almost French kissed her, to be honest.
What a half elf.
So, as you sit back in the chair and sit on the floor, I'm sorry, and kind of put your head back, and you kind of fade out into your meditation kind of thing.
Cool.
Barb will kind of, finish eating properly all the different foods he's been given. Flor will finish everything in a quick and hurry, and go be like, "Oh, I'm so stuffed," and go sleep. Barb will slowly stop and turn at you and ask, Do you mind if I ask you one more question before I retire for the night?
So, breaking mildly out of his trance, Fade keeps his eyes closed and looks and says, "What is it?"
I feel as if I've almost made a deal with the wrong person, but I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe we should talk in the morning. And he would just kind of like wave it off and just kind of turn around and go into his room as well. Each of you have been given a separate room for the whole party.
I'm just saying, we better be part owners of this tavern by now. I will talk to Jericho in the morning.
Yeah, definitely. You can talk to Jericho in the morning if you want. As you each sleep at night, somebody got some firefighters.
Yeah, that was me.
Godspeed, bro. Godspeed. As you each sleep through the night, Avril, I need you to make a very, very crucial wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Uh-oh.
I got -1 wisdom.
Uh-oh.
I got a 15.
You will fail the save,
Ah, no!
and
Hit me with it.
you will wake up halfway through the night, and the blankets are just around you, and you are in a cocoon. And standing in front of you is this finely dressed drow lord, and he is just in the purest silks that you can possibly imagine, and he is floating, and he has his hands crossed, and you see that he has one scimitar on his back, and he goes, This is the most measly half-elf I have ever witnessed. I leave you with this, bard. Come looking for me again, and I'll murder your whole crew. And a blue hand will form on the scimitar and sheath it out, and he will slice 2 cuts above your lip and below your lips, like that. So if I were to draw it,
Like a goatee.
no, not like a goatee.
It's like almost like
you know the skull thing?
Yeah.
It's like a skull. Like,
So you will have this scar, like that, on your lips.
awesome.
From now on, you need to mark it on your character sheet,
Yep.
because it will -1 to your performance.
That's
and
good.
-1 to your persuasion. As you come to realize, I need you to make an Arcana check for me.
Oh yeah, I got +5 on that.
I know you do.
18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
You can tell that this is a drow vampire lord that has extremely high magical abilities. In fact, so high that you are surprised that he is using a mage hand to do his dealing. This guy should be having imps summoned throughout this entire tavern. You can tell that this is an incredibly high wizard, powerful wizard, and he is out for your blood.
Quick, out of character. Do I have all 3 of my saving throws back, or do I still have 2?
You still have 2 right now, but you're not going to die.
Well, I might.
Pushing you.
I'm going to tell you what I'm about to say.
Okay.
oh no.
I'm gonna look right at him. And do I got like a free hand where I can just like reach up and feel my lip? I can.
You are completely in hold person. You have failed a saving throw. You would have failed it if you crit it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell him. If I die, I die. You suck more than blood, don't you? Just like your mother.
As you say that,
oh god.
he's still slicing your lips, and he'll cut off a part of your ear.
Awesome.
And he'll stand there. He'll still stand there levitating, and he says, my gnomes?
I still
Where
got
are
Thanos'
my
brains on my
gnomes?
fingers.
Does Spade's passive perception with Drow and evil perception fit into this?
No, he's casting a very high spell to kind of put everybody in this tavern to sleep, other than Avril. This is kind of like
He's
his
a god mode
moment.
motherfucker.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
This is his moment right now.
Yeah,
And Avril,
we go.
he's still floating in front of you with this sword dripping your blood, and he says, "Where are my gnomes?"
I'm gonna giggle like a gnome, and I'm gonna try to impersonate Thanos' voice as to the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine I have known him for what 3 or 4 days now.
Well,
Countless
been like-
encounters with him.
been like a week or so, give or take. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do his voice, and I'm gonna say, "I'm right here, Master. Ah, I took over his body. Ah."
Go ahead. Make a
I'm gonna use inspiration on that.
Would that be performance?
I'm not sure if that would be performance or
Deception.
That sounds like a performance check to me.
yeah.
No,
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Go ahead.
Let's assume you're still blessed. Come on, motherfucker.
You got 19.
19 will fail.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. He sees through your act as he's still hovering there, and he will crush you, and you will take 10 points of force damage.
Awesome.
And he says, "If you will not tell me, I will search your mind."
I'm gonna tell him. I'm saying, before you go sticking your probe somewhere where it doesn't belong, I'm gonna make like a sexual innuendo at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be like, one, we fucked the wizard up. I don't know where he went. You know, and I'm gonna point to my rapier that has ball cutter engraved into it now. You see that ball cutter over it? Your big friend tasted that right on his nads. One gnome caught that, and he fled. And Stanos, that little bastard, who had my love's loot with him, well, we pushed him down some stairs and busted his head open. And then I'll be like, fuck you, and I'm going to go to sleep. Like, I'm just going to ignore him and go to sleep.
As you tell him that he fell down the stairs, he glares at you, and his eyes turn from a pale black to like having almost like a red lightning streak go through it, just like one across. And he will do 24 psychic damage.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
As you fall
Dead?
asleep. No, he should be close to it, if not unconscious. As he does so, you can feel almost like spiders crawling in your skull, trying to push outward. And you can tell he's searching for the memory of Skanos. As he reaches that memory, you feel him grab it, and you can feel the memory of him Jerica opening that door, showing you Skanos' dead body, and he will grab it out of your head, and he'll wake you up one more time, and he says, "You see this?" And he holds up a marble that has Skanos' on a dead bed. He says, "This is mine." As he grabs your head and does another 15 points of psychic damage and throws you
Holy
into the
shit.
bed. He will then, from what you can see, is him leaving the room, almost walking through the wall. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
Oh god.
What is it again? Is it
It's just a
above a
flat
10.
d20
above a what?
above a 10.
Oh, I
10
got
and above.
13.
13. Woo! You barely make it through. As the morning dawns,
Yeah.
the drow that was in front of you has disappeared. But you notice muddy footsteps from where he was tied up out the back door.
So, I'm gonna
So-
guess he's a follower of Lilith because of the spiders.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
what?
be cool of Lilith, the Drow Queen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess that he's a follower of that, but I'm not gonna tell the other
Well,
players.
you're unconscious.
Oh, I thought you said it was morning. I woke up.
No, you're still unconscious.
All
I'll
right.
assume Fade is probably one of the first, since he wakes up to this missing drow.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Give me a second.
Okay, go for it.
Barb wakes up early in the morning, as always, as you've all known him to be an early morning person. He gets up, starts to walk out to the main tavern, and he kind of shakes you up and says, "Why is the drow gone? Where could he have gone?" He's kind of in this silk robe, like morning bathrobe kind of thing.
So Barb wakes me up, and immediately upon stirring, like I'm still half asleep, I realize he's not there. So my passive perception tries to trigger in and see what's going on.
Yeah, and you see the footsteps, the muddy footsteps out the door. It's almost as if it was mud, but it doesn't seem natural mud.
So then let's roll to wherever the footsteps end at the door and peek out and see what I find.
You see a couple footsteps leading south. Flar will shortly wake up after that and kind of stumbling because he drank too much the night before, have this hangover, and push open the door that Avril is in. And we'll look at Avril, and in a moment he'll, whoa, and he will run over and make a medicine check. And he thinks you're sleeping with the 7. I can only be fair, man. I can only be fair.
I would have gone around and got
He
people.
still thinks you're sleeping, but Burke, you easily hear him stumble into that room.
Yeah, I'm not aware of what's going on, so I'm just kind of going around like, all right, let's go eat. I'm hungry, and I go in and I see him over the bar, and I just kind of like go over and shake him, and he's not getting up. So I'm like,
medicine
oh
check.
god.
Do a medicine check.
All right, I got 14 plus
14, good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell he's been struck by something in his head. Like, you can tell that his skull is now, it looks grayish. As you see the 2 cuts here and part of his ear cut off. Like, the top part of his ear has been cut off and has been bleeding.
Okay, so I'm just like, oh shit, and I use all 15 of my lay on hands on him.
Go ahead.
15 HP.
Great. Alright. That's not a spell, right? That's just
No, I just kind of, I have a pool that I can use, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. You easily heal him back up. He's not waking up yet, but he is definitely in there. Avril, we're going to cut to you really quick again, my friend. You're having the most demonic dream of gnomes and drow working together to build this empire of death and destruction, not only from the south, but from the north, far north. In fact, 10 days travel north, past the caves, and you see it all in your mind as if it was a giant risk board. And you see cavaliers of vampires and bats and all sorts of demonic creatures creeping in from the north as drow and gnomes creak up from the south. And you think back for a second and you think of where everybody else came from, and you remember that everybody came from the east and one person came from the ship. Barb came from the ship. But all of your adventures had been eastbound, so it's a little confusing to you why you haven't seen this before, and that's why you think of that. It's because nobody's been north or south of the town for a very long while. You feel almost this sunlight, just brand fresh sunlight on this game board, on this risk board of people creeping in to Eagle Coast. As you slowly regain consciousness, and you see Burke using his lay on hands on you, with Flower over his shoulder, staring at you like he's fine. Like,
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up in a start. Like I'm gonna be like screaming.
yeah, definitely. I would say definitely you were definitely not only freaked out by your encounter last night, but by what you have envisioned almost.
I'm not gonna be screaming anything really intelligible. Just like, ah, motherfucker! Don't be like, calm down for a second.
I'm just like, whoa! And I fall backwards.
And then you're just gonna
put it
rub my face, and I'm gonna be like, why does my tongue get me in so much trouble?
You feel as you feel around your lips, you feel the cuts, and they sting as if they were like with something else there, like some sort of poison was put on your lips.
Motherfucker. And I'm just going to pass right back out.
Boom. Yeah, totally. I dig it. Flower's gonna reach over and kind of like shake you and be like, "Should we let him sleep, Burke, or should I heal him?"
He's fine. If there's any poison in him, it'll be gone with my laying hands.
Okay. Sure. To breakfast?
I'm gonna just ask. I didn't get my long rest, did I?
You did not get a comfortable long rest, but I'll say that you did regain half your hit points.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I take that back. Actually, Burke healed you. Burke, how many points did you heal him for?
15.
15. So you're getting 15 hit points.
Alright.
And then plus 1 hit die back.
Right.
So you should be at full.
No spells?
Give or take. No. It was uncomfortable for you, and you did get hacked and slashed to death, so I gotta be fair.
Yep.
As the morning creeps up, you all kind of take a moment, get your bearings and surroundings. Barb points out the foot tracks leading out. He doesn't understand how or why. The rope, as you inspect it and stuff, doesn't look cut at all. Looks as almost if it was undone and then redone with some sort of dummy and picked up and then dropped and stuff, or something really like CSI crap. You guys easily can tell, looking around and everything, that nothing other than the footsteps are out of place. Nothing else has moved. Shambles is still in his room. Jerica's upstairs in his bedroom as well. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of let the bards sleep, I guess, and go run errands. Just get ready.
Yeah. Did you want to pick up your hammer or your splint mail first?
Probably the hammer.
Okay, sure. You pick up the hammer.
I'm gonna wake up about an hour later.
Yeah, definitely so. As you do so, Flower is still in the tavern. We'll see what Fatum and does, but Barb will go up to. Oh well, he'll tell. Yeah, all right. Everybody kind of like congregates like what they're gonna do and stuff. And Barb will say, "Hey, I'm gonna go see the wizard. I had terrible nightmares. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna go see the mayor."
Before I go out of the room, I'm gonna take my dagger and I'm going to shave my head into a mohawk.
Write it down.
What? Write it
Write
down?
it down. Write it
Alright.
down. If you're changing your character's appearance, write it down, because there's nothing better than that.
Alright.
So
Well,
you
I'm gonna shave it
shave-
into a mohawk. I'm gonna load up my crossbows.
Uh-huh.
Do I see the footprints?
When you step outside, Flar has pointed them out to you.
I'm not gonna say a word. Like, I'm gonna keep my tongue in my mouth for a while, and I'm just going to start following the footprints. Not even
Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
18.
Okay. So you notice they go outside and they go southbound. Fade, what are you doing before he wakes up and does this tracking adventure?
Fade has stepped outside, and he is standing in the shadows against the side of the bar, holding his small pearl on the necklace, just in his own little zone, and he notices Avril step out, following the footsteps, and he's broken from his concentration and begins following Avril.
Sure. Yeah. You guys go about 100 feet before you can unofficially say that the tracks are misleading now. You don't know where they went. They looks like it goes into a tree, but it doesn't make any sense. So you kind of like touch the tree. It's solid wood. You inspect the tree. It doesn't make any sense. You look up. You see nothing. You look down. You see nothing but dirt. You notice that the footsteps are a perfect southbound trail. It's as if somebody drew a line on a map that it was southbound.
Well, why not try a perception check, eh?
Go ahead, make another perception check.
Alright, what do we got? Well, that's a non-natural 20.
Okay, so, I mean, you see that the footsteps lead into the tree, like, smack dab into the tree, but other than that, it just looks, the sky is blue, the tree is wood, the dirt is ground.
And he reaches out and tries to feel the tree.
And you feel the tree, seems normal.
Well, and then he
my
backhands and says, "Fuck this tree."
You backhand the tree and you...
I'm going to touch my scars and then touch the tree.
You touch your scars and then you touch the tree,
Yep.
and the tree does nothing. That build up and drop.
I'm going to sit down at the base of the tree and I'm pretty fucked up. You can like see the fury in my eyes. Like
How long are you going to sit there?
I'm going to sit there for however long it takes for me to find something out. But like meditate on it.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me.
17.
All right. I'll give it to you. You see in the far, far distance what looks to be like a deep gnome with a pickaxe and incredibly looking heavy armor.
How far?
I'm going to point at him. I'm going to get Fade's attention and just be like, not going to say a word.
As he points out to the deep gnome, and you stare over at him, you see he's about 150, 160 feet away from you. Not within an earshot of seeing or hearing anything around him other than the ground on his feet. You do notice, again, that he has a pickaxe and heavy armor. But he is a deep gnome, which is kind of suspicious, because they are not normal to these parts.
Okay, so then... I see this deep gnome after he's pointed him out to me, and I say, go quick. And I move towards him all 30 feet, and then I dash another 30 feet.
Sure.
So I close about half the distance towards him.
Sort of, yes.
Ish.
He's still about 90 feet in front of you, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right. I can't make this up, gentlemen. So you run into a trap.
Oh!
You just feel this net go whoop and slings you upward. As you're closer to the deep gnome, you look at it and it looks almost petrified. as if it was just stone.
I'm gonna walk over to the net and I'm just gonna nonchalantly. Is it high enough for me to just walk under and just cut it open for him?
No, you'd have to climb up the tree and cut it down.
Can I throw my dagger and try to cut the rope?
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Dex.
Oh God, no.
Oh, no.
Dex.
I'm pretty dexterous.
Dude, it's hard. It's high up.
I got this. It's a +1 dagger too, so.
Go ahead.
Got 19 to cut the rope.
19, you cut the rope safely, but
Oh,
the dagger is gone.
All right.
Oh.
I'm okay with
You
that.
threw it just a little too hard. It cut the rope perfectly, but then went off into the distance, and you can't find it anymore.
And then Fade makes a reflex roll.
Yeah, go ahead and make a reflex roll.
Oh, I was joking, but let's try it.
I'm kidding. You're going to take... Wow, you're incredibly lucky. You're going to take 4 points of fall damage, of blunt trauma damage,
All
or
right.
whatever it's called, for falling 20 feet. As you get a little bit closer, Avril, you notice that the deep gnome that you pointed out looks to be all stone from where you're at, almost petrified.
I'm still not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna look around, see if I can see any signs of any creatures that could petrify anything, especially a vampire.
Yeah, go ahead.
Survival or perception or investigation?
Whatever one you're proficient in or higher in.
Right.
I think both are the same though for you, right? They're both -1.
No, survival is 0 because I've got Jack of all trades.
Oh yeah. All right.
Perception is 3 because I got proficiency in it.
Yeah.
And 4. I see 7 altogether.
Yeah. You have no idea what did this.
All right.
Did you want to make one,
No,
Fade?
sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sorry. I just
as-
realized you had a mouthful of food.
it's all good. So as Fade lands on the ground, he's still regaining his bearings, and he rolls a passive perception against everything, because that
What?
gives me higher than normal. So 10, 20.
20. So you
Mhm.
notice that the gnome, the deep gnome that looks to be stone, looks like he was mid-walk with his pickaxe about to sling over his shoulder. And as you look a little bit farther from like where he came from, you see a cave, which is kind of odd because there's no hills here. It's all flat forest,
Yeah.
but this cave that leads deep down in there.
Okay.
As you notice this, Flar will come running at you guys, and he'll grab both of you and say, "The mayor needs us now," and immediately start to pull you guys back and run back toward the tavern. That is where we're going to leave off tonight, especially because I extremely have to pee. I never realized how much I had to pee until now. But we have been playing for 2.5, 3 hours now. 3.5 hours. Wow. That's a fucking incredible session. That is Tits McGee. I'm a fucking fan. We have actually gotten into next session, which I didn't plan on, but you're supposed to end waking up, but fuck it, dude. This is fucking Tits McGee. I love it.
Yeah, that was good. I'm excited to join.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a big adventure for you.
Can we level up now, or?
Yes, you have officially leveled up. You've all leveled up
Ta-da!
from the long rest, right?
So we're all level 3.
Yeah.
Multi-class?
Okay. And so that keeps me level, like same with them, level 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're level 3 from the experience with the drow and everything. You have leveled up to level 3.
Rock on.
I'm gonna send the other two a message letting them know that they've leveled up. They've officially leveled up to level 3. Bonus experience points that I was actually going to give you guys if you knocked the Drow Elite Warrior unconscious and tied him up. I would have given you guys bonus experience points for that. But the flaming skull with the scythe, I was just like, fucking dude, that's a bonus right there. I can't fucking make that up. That's tits, dude. God. Like, you guys don't even understand how fucking amazing that is. In my head, like, I'm just imagining just this, like, 10-foot tall Shaquille O'Neal drow just... beautiful.
It's all right.
I love it.
I'm right there with you. I feel the awesomeness.
Fuck, dude. I got a boner the size of fucking an elephant, dude. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, it's so good. As always, I love hearing your comments, questions, concerns. If you have level up ideas, if you want to add a different flaw or something about your character, please send me a message. I love hearing it. As always, I'm always open to anything and everything, any interpretation you might want or do. Please let me know. I love hearing it. You guys so far have been super amazing at telling me good and bad things I've been doing. As this is my first DM session campaign for 5e, I'm still learning the system. It's very different from what I'm used to, but I'm hoping I'm doing an amazing job. I mean, that's all I can hope for, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love your backstory, dude. It's oh man, this dude.
Do you want me to send that out to the other guys just so they can peruse it, just to have an appreciation, or do you want to kind of keep some of that secret?
I want to keep it secret because, dude, like you, ooh.
All right.
Like I'm literally quitting my job so I can go to UCLA to do creative writing, and this is a fucking masterpiece. This is awesome. Wow, dude.
Cool. All right.
No offense, I'm not trying to make like anybody else sound bad, but this guy wrote me a page that's just, whew, girl.
All right.
Take
Well,
me
then
away.
we got some surprises coming for you guys. I'm pumped that you're going like demonic, like infernal, like that fit in so perfectly.
Yeah. The funny thing is I was gonna do pretty much. You're gonna fight a vampire. This is how you're gonna do it. This is how you're gonna roll. Let's do it. And everybody just perfectly somehow magically created these characters to fit it perfectly, except for the druid. The druid, I had to kind of like be like, hey, you can't have that one sentence there because you don't know that. But everybody else, like, perfect, just on par, like, just, tits McGee. It's awesome. I love it, dude. This is the best fucking group I've ever had.
Well,
Hands
last
down.
I had, Dan played like a badass Jesus cleric, and now he's a freaking rockin' paladin, so I think we're going to be killing it.
Burke the Bear. What's the last name? Burke the Bear.
Moreau.
Monroe. Burke the Bear Monroe. Like that's a character name for the ages. That's one of that's like what's his name?
It's like a
Mids.
70s porn star.
Oh, dude. That's it. That's got him. That's hilarious. Man, you guys. Not only did you accidentally undo the magical mist that was keeping the evil at bay, but the evil came and attacked you at your front door. I fucking love it.
Alright. I just sent you a message on Facebook. I did it in the group. But just to sum it up, I'm changing my flaw.
Mm-hmm.
My first flaw was I have trouble keeping my true feelings hidden. My sharp tongue lands me in trouble, and I'm changing it. A very recent traumatic experience has shooken me to the very core, making me question all my beliefs. I hardly ever talk or perform anymore.
Dude,
And
that's
now you,
fucking awesome.
and now you try to cut off the balls of just everyone you come across.
Yeah. It's gonna be my new thing.
I'm gonna use my signature move and cut this guy's balls off. Roll for damage.
Alright. Good session, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
See you next week.
Of course.